3, 2, 1, action.
Season 2, bitches. We're back. It's been a long time coming. Big Jacob, go ahead and get in here. You're not going to get a lot of screen time this time around, right?
Better get it in now, Brett.
You're going to have to. Season 2! This is the only comment I've been getting is covering Season 2 of Rock of Love, which admittedly the first season was wonderful. In a way, I was like, there's no way Season 2 can top Season 1. I don't really know if it did. I don't think it's as good of a season. Should we just put that at the top or what? All right.
The women aren't as pretty.
This man said that these are 25 of the most beautiful, 20
this time.
They dropped it down.
Yeah, because they cut 5 of them off immediately last
Yeah,
time.
okay, that's true. Season 1, let's do a brief recap. Our beautiful Jess won, my flower, my Conchita, my senorita, my princess, my angel,
Your Rock of Love.
my real rock of love. Newsflash, right? Oh, you can get off this. You're freaking me out. Get the hell out of here, Big Jacob.
The check still didn't clear, Brett.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
You work for food stamps, bitch. I feel like I got a couple. I got Brett's Brew, sponsored by Brett's Brew. It's already twisting my tongue in a bit of a way. Clear my thought a bit. I feel like I just got to ruin. No one is as hot as Jess this season. The first season got the whole house excited, so everyone in the house has been watching it. So we have Winslow here. Me and Winslow, he's my best friend, he's my best bud, so we're watching it together. Isn't that right, Winslow?
Oh, Hannah, it's good to be back.
All right, we don't need to talk about your fucking screen time.
It's been so
You're
long.
here every fucking day. You're fine.
Yeah, but you're always in your room.
Yeah, I am in my room because you annoy the fuck out of me. But you know what? It's actually been very nice watching Rock of Love with my best pal, Winslow. And, I mean, you have to agree that no one is hotter than Jess this season, right?
Oh, Daisy's so hot. Oh, what I wouldn't do to kiss her.
I don't know if I agree with that opinion, but which I'm actually gonna, before I even do I'll do introductions first. No, you know what? F it. I think she's so beautiful that I'm gonna put her up before I chose this. This is my winner. All right, we've watched episode 1 so far, but this is the fucking horse that's winning the race, boys, aka Christy Joe. Is she as hot as Jess? Maybe. She doesn't have the scene hair though, which is a bit of a turn on. And this season, last season we had a winner's board. This season we're putting it around Brett's neck. To think he finger like all of these women with these rock and roll fingers.
What a lucky guy.
What a lucky guy indeed. All right, so last season ended, Jess won, and it seemed like love was in the air. But things unfortunately did not work out between Brett and Jess because while it'd be very tragic because Jess is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and obviously, you know, season 1, all that stuff, the relationship, in fact, was very short-lived. Only 3 months after recording of the first season, they were already recording Rock of Love season 2. So that's as short as it was. And according to Jess, we got some gossip here, some tea, a little fucking he said, she said. This is the only word I trust. Bret Michaels.
He loved her.
Is he actually that tall?
This is actually 2 feet taller than what he is in real life.
They had to upscale him.
But according to Jess, the relationship didn't last long because they simply were not a match. Who would have thought? A reality television show doesn't bring out the best of people? That's weird. And to add salt to the wound, during the 6-month reunion episode of season 1, Jess told Brett that she should have picked Heather instead.
I feel for Heather because I think that girl wears her heart on her sleeve. And that's probably maybe a downfall, you know what I mean? Because after seeing it, the bond that you guys have, and there initially was that chemistry between them. I think Heather was the one, to be honest with you.
How f***ed up is that?
Yeah, it's like you chose the wrong girl.
And Brett did this face to her. But on the bright side of things, since Brett didn't find his soulmate, that means that we get to watch season 2! It's been great. I've only watched the first episode so far. I'm very excited. Got a little Brett's Brew going here. We're planning on binging all these bitches out. Winslow watching with us as well. Very excited about that. But just like last time, we have our 3 boards to demonstrate the current standings of our contestants. These are the contestants that are still in play, that are still in the line for Brett's love. We have Brett. This used to be the winner board last time, but this is our predictions on who we think is in the running to win the whole goddamn thing, which is why I'm saying my beautiful muse, Chrissy Joe. God, she's beautiful. She's hot, man.
Not as hot as Daisy.
Shut up, Winslow. And we have our new loser board. That's a real tattoo on somebody.
Like that fucking pimple.
All right, this is actually my back, and this is my real tramp stamp. So
Looks hot.
Just want to say. So as things will be going, people who are knocked off the fucking show will boot them out. Last year, Jacob, you got to feast.
I did.
Big Jacob got to feast, but I will say this season, already from the first episode, I'm noticing Big John, like, non-existent. At least in the first episode. It's concerning. So this time around, no Big Jacob sloppy seconds, because definitely John did not get his fill, which I think is a crime. He was the star of the show. They said this is Bret Michaels' Rock of Love, not Big John's Rock of Love. So they said, fucking put him behind a curtain.
Come on, Brett.
Exactly. So you didn't hear any ladies. You only hear it a couple times, and it's brutal. Swig break.
Brett's brew breaking.
Yeah, brew break.
Brew break! Which also, this is actually sick. This is actually insane. We have a very special guest at the end of this recording, so please stick around. We legitimately got Bret Michaels to come out because apparently we share the same agency, which actually I did not tell my crew members, but he will be here in like 2.5 hours. I'm very excited. He's gonna play Every Rose Has Its Thorns for my fucking computer.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not.
Me?
I'm not.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it. Well, not really for you, but I just mean that Winslow's a big fan.
I love Brett.
And it's gonna be really funny seeing Brett sit here in front of a cutout of himself playing his song from 1988 for my computer. It makes me very giddy. You would be surprised how cheap this was. I'm not gonna go into figures now, but you would be appalled how cheap it was, all right? We had to do a little couple strings, and we had to figure out, because also I got copyright struck by JoJo Siwa before. Had to go through all the loopholes, but we have the copyright to Every Rose Has Its Thorn. We got Bret Michaels coming. It's gonna be unbelievable. So without further ado, let's get into episode 1! Here we are, back again with Brett and 20 of the most beautiful girls in the entire world. That's a fact. That is not subjective. That is fact. The same cheese dick theme song plays, but this time, okay, well, I'm not saying that because it's amazing. Probably the best intro song of all time, which I thought he made specifically for the show, but it's actually it's a song off like one of his albums from like 2007.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Please let me introduce myself. I'm gonna.
I had no idea. Please let me introduce you to the magic thing, mama, backstage pants, mama, memory. That's all from a song.
Really?
Yeah, and then please let me be your rock of love. I think the song is just called Rock of Love.
No wonder they based a show around it. It's sick.
It was a #1 hit. Show where it placed out in the Billboard 200.
Did it place?
Yeah, right, dude. It's like fucking Evanescence at that time. Are you kidding me? You think people gave a fuck about that? But they play it through, but instead of one sword this time, we get two. Whoosh, whoosh, because it's season 2. Let me go through the cast of characters we had this time, because season 1, I feel like immediately you had a big ensemble of people. It felt more cohesive. I don't know why, but this cast I think it's because I got so emotionally invested into season 1 cast of characters that when I saw these new catty bitches, I was like, I don't know.
Good cast on season 1.
Which already, Chrissy Joe, good smile. Beautiful. I can't. It's Brett's pick.
That's not while she's around Brett's neck.
I'm gonna do that in person too when he comes here. But let's go over our new cast of characters. So I think this is a thing I'm gonna say. First season, every girl was like maybe 22 years old. Like they were all pretty young. This time around, I think that tested poorly because like Bret Michaels is like 75. So we should have the girls at least be in their 40s. So there's a lot of old dogs here, all right? And boy, are they howling. First up, Peyton. I've seen like 4 or 5 of these kind of women hang around my dad at like a VFW, all right? Ina, she's Ukrainian.
Ukrainian love gun.
No, well, yeah, I don't want to say it yet, but he says Ukrainian love gun, love bus, because she's big. Jackie, Destiny, Ashley, Sarah, Megan, Corey, Amber, Nikki, Courtney, Jessica, Daisy, which is, that's Winslow's pick. Should I put it up for Winslow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put her up. Put her up.
So I'm saying Chrissy Joe and Winslow is saying Daisy, which I just want to say, people, when we were watching this together, people really like Daisy. She looks like she's made from like Ziploc bag material.
She's beautiful.
She's like a plastic, like little Russian nesting doll. That's what she reminds me of.
Don't talk about her like that.
Inflated lips, giant. She has like that boob job that was popular in the early 2000s where it's like 2 giant orbs and then like an extremely flat sternum. So it's like that great divide, the Moses divide in the middle with the giant balloon tits.
She's made of plastic like me.
That actually, that tracks pretty well, actually. Computer likes the plastic woman. Makes sense. Missy, Catherine, Mother Time herself. She actually was unfrozen with the dinosaurs as well. My God. Aaron, Roxy, Aubrey, and Angelique. Those are our casting characters. A lot more gross people, if I'm being completely honest. Like way more plastic surgery-esque people and a lot of old crows. You put Catherine and Angelique next to each other, it is haunting. It's like watching a Tales from the Crypt episode, all right? That was over the line. Brew break! Anytime I say an oopsie days, I'm gonna have to have a brew break. That way the editor knows. All right, cut that. But yeah, they bumped up the contestants' age. Once again, we're gonna see a lot of learning curves. They learned from the first season, they're applying them in the edit for the second season, all right? Anyways.
Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. You spend a third of your life in bed. Might as well be comfortable, right? Plus, you absolutely need sleep to be productive. And that all starts with your mattress. If you're too hot at night or if your mattress is old or damaged, it could seriously be impacting your sleep. And it may be time for a Helix Sleep mattress. Thanks to Helix, my mood has increased and I have a lot more focus when I'm at my desk. I didn't realize how much having a newer, firmer mattress would alleviate some of my issues. This mattress gives me more support and I wake up with less back and shoulder pain than before. Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all set to serve a specific purpose. Before you get a Helix Sleep mattress, they have you take a sleep quiz to find out the perfect blend of what you need. The quiz is very quick, but it asks key questions to learn about your habits and your distinct bed needs. And all of your answers help guide Helix to recommend the best mattress for you. I have the Dusk Luxe for my particular needs, and I have been getting deep, restful sleep each night. Don't waste any more time finding out how you can get better sleep. In a study, 82% of participants saw an increase in deep cycle sleep when they used Helix. Plus, to give you peace of mind, Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial to ensure you'll love their product. Get the sleep you deserve. Head to helixsleep.com/popmeat to start sleeping in your new mattress today. To take advantage of their prime time sale to get 27% off site-wide. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
The episode starts off with Brett pulling up to the house in a Ferrari. He definitely rented, he did not own. Unbelievable. It's just so funny to think that Brett owns a $500,000 supercar. Especially to use it for one scene and to never be seen again. Pretty fun. When Brett steps out of the car, he is blown away by the beautiful women, and he says he's a lucky man to be alive. I like that a lot.
I was totally blown away. These girls were beautiful. I felt like a lucky man. It's a good day to be alive.
Oh, God, I'm lucky. This is a humble man. He's got the duck lip thing down pretty good, though. Like, in every picture he ever takes, it's always that.
Is that just his face?
Why the f would you say that, Nick?
I don't know.
Is that his face? Yeah, it's his face. That's how he was born. Unlike these fucking dogs who surgeried themselves. Brew break. Brett brew.
Brett break.
Is it a Brett break or a brew break?
A brew break. It's got to be a brew break.
Or a brew break. I just want to say this man has definitely never gotten plastic surgery.
No.
He probably has. I think he probably has. Hey. He's probably gotten some, collagen, right? A little facelift or something. No one could be this perfect. Only science could craft this. He says in season 1 things did not pan out well, which I thought was pretty funny. He says there was rock of lust, but no rock of love.
We had a lot of rock of like, a ton of rock of lust, but very, very little rock of love, right?
It was 3 months ago. Brett is looking for the ultimate woman, smart, funny, sexy, and he says the best way to find love is to go into the house and have everyone get naked, which is immediately contradictive of that sounds like rock of lust, if you ask me. Which, you know, everything, it's good sign, it's a good starting point at least, right? Brett rolling in, says some dumb fucking lines. Looking good, right? You got a bunch of, we don't even know what the is happening there. Looks like a Quick Trip hot dog roll stand. With those hot dog rollers at
2 a.m.
Yeah, at a 2 a.m. deal where it's like, it has the arrow too, where it's like, these are cooked. And you're like, I can tell. But finally, we get our first introduction of Big John. He comes out and he's introduced, which Jacob, we can do here. We have Big Jacob again. Let's say, enjoy the screen time, bitch.
Yes,
it's not gonna
the
happen.
short screen time.
Look at the camera.
Ladies, please keep the puking to a minimum. I don't want to clean it up. That was Big John.
Keep looking at the camera and say, Brett, stop getting handsy with me.
Brett, stop getting handsy with me.
No means no.
No means no. I love you, Brett.
All right, that was ad-libbed. Get out of here. Stockholm Syndrome, Big John.
Brett, no.
No means no. I love you. But he goes over the ground rules like last season, which I'm not even sure the girls can comprehend a single word that he's saying. It just looks like a lot of confusion is in the air, all right? Which I think that, I'm wondering if they're like, you have to fly here in 6 hours. They got off and they're just like standing there like, where am I? Because also, different mansion, by the way. Forgot to say that. Do you think that they shoot it in different places to be like, oh, well, Brett, he's always moving?
Yeah. This is
You know what I mean?
summer home.
This is Brett's summer home, and then he moves 2 blocks over. His real house is in Malibu. Whatever, it's like doesn't make any sense. But before everyone goes into the house, Brett singles out 4 of the ladies to hang outside with big old John to let him talk to him. Which last season, if you all remember, he chose 4 people, and they just immediately booted him out. Which I remember immediately, we had Tiffany stayed, and she was a drunk fucking mess. But I think he had to have somebody stay because they were like, oh, he probably looks like a really unlikable person, just being like, I don't like how you look. The rest of the girls go inside, get shit-faced immediately, which is not as intense as last time, which is kind of a bummer. A big appeal of the last season was people getting absolutely trashed in some of the cat fights, right? Yeah.
Brett got fucked up too a lot.
Brett got destroyed. To the point, I remember at one point in the last season, he had to be like, hey, we're doing waters today because I can't remember.
Well, he would break with the girls in the house.
He got fucked up, Brett. Brew break. You call it immediately. See? Simpatico. And while the girls inside are just like, hi, I can't believe I'm so happy we're here. We come back to the 4 ladies left outside, and instead of being kicked off, they are awarded Brett's VIP passes. Ooh, what a twist. Twist, they're like, oh my God. And it's Megan, Daisy, Destiny, and Aaron who get the VIP passes, and they're basically on the verge of tears as they head back into the house, which I gotta say, the Daisy pick,
Oh, she's beautiful.
It's remarkable. Daisy even says this cringe line of, I have a VIP, which is very important pussy.
Oh, yes.
This is a special VIP. Very important pussy.
Which I gotta say from like, just as a viewing experience, I remember I kind of like looked around like this.
Yeesh.
Exactly. It's like whenever you open up a thing like chicken or whatever, it smells like just death, and you're like, it kind of felt like that. Like old rotted food. I don't know. The VIP girls each get the most cringe Ed Hardy shit, like gifts. That's a huge thing this season. Ed Hardy is so prevalent in the season. It's unfucking believable. The room that they have is so trashy and so cheap. It's just, the only thing that makes it VIP is there is a cardboard sign above the door that says VIP access, and it has beads for a door, and then it's just purple bedding. That's the VIP room. And they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful! Brutal. This room is gorgeous. You're like, where do you live, in a fucking trash can? Cool. Angelique, a French girl with a huge fake tits, gets trashed and immediately starts stripping. And since we did watch this on Prime, boy oh boy, did we get to see everything. And yiker diker ding dong is what I gotta say. Pretty good. That was pretty cool. I didn't like it. Yeah, Jacob was sitting there licking his chops the whole time, and he had to keep putting pillows over his lap. It was pretty gross. But the brew break. Oh, you see pussy this season.
That's true.
You see butthole.
It's on Prime. You see asshole and pussy. I'm not even joking. You legitimately see that this season. It's insane. Can't believe it. I mean, I was just like, this is what I fucking pay Prime for, dude. It's absolutely crazy. I have a French girl's fucking asshole just right out there, and it's brown. Yikes. Looks like one of the buttons on Monk's jacket. You guys remember that show, Monk? Oh, I love Monk. Angelique is definitely the most free spirit of the group when it comes to taking off her clothes, which last season there was a lot more of that. I would say everyone else is rather, I wouldn't even say conservative, but definitely not as crazy as the first season. She also has this great line when she enters the house and she says, I want to have sex with Brett in this pool.
I want to have some sex with Brett in this pool.
Like how the subtitles are all like, up
Yeah,
too.
they make fun of her accent in the subtitles too, where I'm like, that's good old classic early 2000s, like borderline, I guess, what was that, racism? I don't know, is that racist towards French people? Can you be racist towards French people?
Well,
Does
they're
no one
white.
care?
They're white.
Brew break.
I asked a hard question, so I had to have a brew break. While this is happening, John wrangles up the girls to take them into the living room, where each person is introduced to Brett one at a time. Which, you know, like last season, Brett wants to start things off by taking sexy pics of the girls for their lanyards, right? Which, you know, Big John is off in the corner licking his lips anxiously, waiting to add these to his collection like he did last year, but that just won't come this time. They blue-balled the fuck out of John this season. I'm sad. I wanted more Big John. Jackie is the first to go up, and she starts off the shoot by squeezing her tits and showing off her panties before finishing off a kiss with Brett. And it's always this uncomfortable. They did this last season too. I would hate to be the other people. You make out with all these things, and Brett has a little quip. He says a lot of hey-o.
Hi-oh.
He does that a lot. To which Brett responds, the first girl to take their top off is a trailblazer, like Lewis and Clark. Nice.
So the first topless girl to me in life is sort of like a trailblazer. She's like a Lewis and Clark. She sets the pace.
It's a good line.
I like how that's the first trailblazing thing. Who's the OG trailblazers? Lewis and Clark. Yeah, nice history pull, Brett. As the girls are taking their pictures, we get more cringe lines from Brett.
That is fucking hot. Rock my world, come on. That's a win-win-win. This ain't the Disney Channel.
Who, of course, has to kiss every single one of them after the shoot. Not even kiss, full on make out. And Brett does this great thing when he kisses, he goes very slow. He likes kissing the top lip.
Lots of tongue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think he puts his tongue in like a turtle, like a little?
Yeah, probably. When it's Angelique's turn, she immediately takes her pants off and gets her tits out. Of course, we see it too much. Yeah, Lewis and Clark. She's the French Lewis and Clark. She's had them done twice because she said the first time they weren't big enough, but now they're just perfect. And Brett is very much a fan of this. He does a lot. You have a lot of Brett like kind of rubbing his cock, and he's like, oh God. Oh, fuck. Hi-oh! When it's Chrissy Joe's turn, Brett leans in for a kiss, but she stops him and wipes his mouth off because he's French every girl so far.
Classy.
Kind of classy, but it pisses him off. Brett's definitely more agitated this season. Very, extremely pissed. He's just like, what the bitch? You think I have germs? And she's like, yes. Yes, I do. He's like, it's a cold sore.
Do you think he's just sour because like 3 months ago he broke up with the love of his life?
I think that a lot of his aggravation this season is legitimately because the relationship from the last season didn't work out. I think there's a lot festering, I guess is what I would say.
They made him not see her, either for like 6 months.
Yeah, we have a lot of digging because Nick found this old Reddit AMA from one of the producers of Rock of Love, and we have a lot of fun secrets to share with you. After the photo shoot, the women start drinking and twerking on each other. This is kind of common from the first season. What?
Brett.
Oops.
Brett! You almost knocked Brett out!
Oh, shit. Sorry, man. Hi-oh. While this is happening, Brett starts to have one-on-one time with the VIPs before talking with the rest of the girls, because you gotta talk to the pretty important girls first. They really try to make this feel special as Brett is on the couch by the pool that's closed off by velvet ropes. It's completely open. It is literally one velvet rope that they open. It's so pointless. Just a little something though. I mean, he's a show pony. What are we supposed to do, right? We're just gonna have the girls walk up? No, John, fucking click it on and off, dude. Come on. The first girl up is Megan. Don't like her.
She's a bit of a retard.
She's a fucking idiot.
She talks like this. Yeah, no.
I love Brett Michaels. Me and him forever.
Just fucking annoying, man. But she immediately starts making out with Brett, and Brett, likes it. Brett was mid-sentence when Megan leaned in and starts macking on him, which Brett, he likes. Hi-oh! Next up is Destiny. She starts the conversation off by pulling a studded bandana out of her bra to give it to Brett, like a gift or something, I don't know. And he's like, this is so cool. It's like watching like a dad talk to his like child. It's like a terrible painting of like a donkey. He's like, that is awesome.
I just threw it away.
Blew his nose in it and just like tossed it in the pool. She says that she's marking her territory, but Brett insists that she's not a psycho fan, right? Everyone thinks that she's just an obsessive fan, but Brett's just like, I think that she's cool. I'm like, you've known her for 30 minutes. This is followed up with Brett saying Destiny has a sweet cackling laugh, but still thinks that she's hot.
Her hot lips and heaving breasts more than made up for anything that may be slightly annoying.
He's digging his claws in a bit. She sounds annoying as but I'd still her.
He's like negging them.
Oh, a bunch. He's just like, He's not the charisma of the last season, because I was going to say he had charisma last season. Smooth, like a fine aged whiskey or something like that. And now he's like barefoot wine. Crass, cheap. Gets all the ladies. When it's Daisy's turn, she also immediately starts making out with Brett as well. And after Brett is done sucking Daisy's face, Inna watches from the sidelines and gets jealous. So she jumps out of the pool and her tits plop it out and rushes over to hug Brett, even though she's not VIP.
Brett!
I don't think the hat's gonna work. I'll tell you what though, I know one cowboy that would like it.
Me?
There you go, Winslow.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Enjoy it, man.
Oh, I feel special.
My little guy. All right. But yeah, pretty much Inna, this fucking Ukrainian tank, comes over and tackles Brett. And the whole time I'm thinking, where the fuck is Big John? Where's Big John? He should have laid that bitch out before she even got close to him. Big John eventually comes in with the last VIP girl, Erin, and kicks Inna the fuck out. He says, get out of here. which Aaron, my God, bored. Brett's bored, right? Brett gives Aaron a tiny smooch, and then Aaron goes off on how she hopes she can connect with Brett on an artistic level. Her qualities are, she picked up a guitar 4 months ago, and she learned HTML for MySpace.
She's exciting. Can you?
She's a VIP.
I think you can take it off now. You're preemptively putting her on the loser board?
Yes. I'm calling it right now, that bitch is losing, all right? Ain't no way you're gonna bring up HTML and Java to Brett and act like he's gonna give a fuck. And he kept sitting there and like, also Brett's like talking to her and he's just like, yeah, I keep talking to her. Like he's falling asleep. She's gone, dude. All right. And with that, the VIP sessions are over. And I will say, it's nice to see these women with natural teeth and not veneers. That was like the first thing I noticed. Because nowadays, every person would have these giant, big, fucking white wooden planks on their mouth. No, these people have human teeth. It's actually pretty refreshing. After the VIP session, Brett walks over to the pool where the girls bombard him and start making out with him again, all trying to get Brett's attention. These bitches are trying to stay. And I'm sure Brett's not complaining.
They're 20 of the most beautiful girls in the world.
20 of the most beautiful women, if not the most beautiful women in the world. In the entire world, the globe.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh! Brew break. Oh yeah, one girl says she has daddy issues. Who was that? I can't remember. But one was just like, yeah, I don't know my dad. Play the clip.
My father was never there, and I just want someone to love me.
Could be all of them, really.
It probably is all of them. At this point, the girls have probably been drinking for about 10 straight hours in this production, right? And they're still partying. They're still going hard. Courtney is completely wasted from drinking too much whiskey, and she starts talking about how fat and ugly and retarded she is before blacking out in her bed. That's actually true. That's legitimately, that's not even me being rude. That is what she says. And and no one, the saddest thing of all, no one disagrees.
They don't even say, no, stop saying that.
Yeah, no, stop it. They're all just kind of stone-faced like,
They're just like, go to get some sleep.
yeah, okay. Why don't you go to bed, fatty?
Fat retard.
You fat retard. She's like, okay. Which she gets so drunk that she misses elimination. I'm already calling it though, Courtney, on this deal. True predictions that I just know are gonna come true. They're setting them up too much. They're giving them a lot of screen time in a bad way. These bitches are gone, all right? Now, on to the elimination, which my predictions, how many are going? 4? Is it 4 on the first one?
It's 5.
5. I'm already definitely saying Aaron and Courtney. I don't think Brett liked what Inna did, the big Ukrainian bitch that tackled him. Also, I don't even think I've seen Jessica once. I'm gonna say Inna, Jessica, Aaron, Courtney, and probably Corey. I don't think Corey, have you seen anything from Corey either? Those are my predictions. I'm gonna say that. Now I'm for the elimination. Brett starts picking the girls, and after they get their badge, he forces a big sloppy kiss on them again. As is tradition, we stay here to rock my world. Sure, Brett. When he gets to undoubtedly the hottest chick, Chrissy Joe, obviously, he makes a joke about how if she can stop being such a fucking germaphobe, she can probably make it a long way in this competition, right? And Big John starts giving a deep, big, deep belly laugh that we probably will never hear again because I don't think Brett liked that a lot. It was like a very chimp-like kind of gorilla laugh. Which, we gotta turn that mic down on him, all right? I like hearing the ladies.
Hey, ladies, can everybody come on down to the living room, please?
That laugh, though, is not...
I'll need a minute.
We gotta cut that out, all right? It's pretty funny how he's picking all these hot women and complimenting their looks, but when it gets to Catherine, who's like 45, she's maybe a year older than him by this point, he says, I just like this person.
Yeah, it's very insulting.
This woman's beautiful, whatever, and then he's just like, I just think I like this person.
I just like this person. Catherine, will you come down here?
Excuse me.
You can throw in, and she's beautiful too. Catherine, come down here, and then you just hear a bunch of rusty metal as she moves. As she's walking through the deal.
We couldn't even say like she's funny or like
anything.
Yeah.
Anything besides I just like this person. That is so insulting. Brett gets to the last pass and it goes to Jackie, aka Joe Pesci's and Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking mutated fish daughter. She just, I mean, I don't know, man. She looks like Joe Pesci, does she not? But there's a twist. When Brett asks if she wants to stay, Jackie fucking says no. Awesome. Huge power move for him to be like, you want to stay? And the fucking Joe Pesci wannabe is like, no.
Too good for it.
She's been there like, I don't know, a day.
Yeah, her anxiety was acting up.
And she's like, I don't want to be here anymore, which I don't blame her too. Good for her. Jackie's kind of a Hall of Famer if you ask me. But she wants to go home because she has anxiety and she can't handle being on the show. All right, which guess what? You are not cut out for Brett's rockin' lifestyle. So Brett actually gets excited because he now gets to keep one of the other beautiful women on the show that actually wants to date him. He throws it away. He goes, hey, that's strange, huh? All the other girls like, yeah, then John does, he's like, shut up, John, shut up! Which ends up being Amber, who stays. I was surprised he waited that long on Amber. I thought Amber's beautiful. So the girls that are eliminated are Jackie, because of anxiety, Ashley, because she didn't connect with Brett. Did I predict that one?
No.
Oh, Missy as well, because she didn't connect with Brett, which if you're not gonna get in there and play ball and try to suck his cock a little bit, you're not gonna make it. And then Erin, called it. Erin, even though she was a VIP, Brett felt like she was a bit too young and innocent, AKA bored. I'm bored. And lastly, Courtney, because she didn't even wake up for the elimination, so it is what it is, which is kind of funny. Side note, they let her sleep there the night before they kicked her out in the morning, which is kind of funny.
That was definitely a like, don't touch her.
Yeah, don't even touch her. Don't even fucking touch her. Which the episode ends with Big John handing the 15 of the remaining beautiful women a round of Brett's Brews before the credits roll on one of the scenes of the girls pool dancing. That's the first episode. I don't know, guys.
It's kind of rough.
First episode of the season, I'm not gonna lie, it was not as exciting as the first episode of the first season. I really hope it picks up, but I guess we're gonna watch episode 2. We got done watching episode 2, which was called Peep Show. The episode starts off with the women snoring in bed, with a woman snoring in bed. They're degrading the women a lot more this season, is one thing I think. Like, they're making her snore, and they're like, you know, look how fat and gross this pig is snoring here. She got so drunk and she's retarded. They're like, cool. Which Courtney wakes up after getting blackout drunk the night before, obviously. And she doesn't realize that she was booted until Peyton, who's standing there, has to tell her the tour ends. Brett doesn't even tell her. It's Peyton. She's like, hey, so yeah, he wanted me to tell you that you're gone. And she's like, oh, okay. And she like hobbles outside.
Yeah, and then she like just walks down the driveway.
She like walks down the driveway. It's so humiliating, dude. The rest of the girls all get dolled up for the day and begin talking to each other, right? Inna hears that Sarah is only there on a dare. So then Inna tells Aubrey about it because she has a big mouth and Aubrey is determined to tell Brett about it. Gossip. So Aubrey finds Brett out back throwing a Nerf football around with Big John. I mean, it is unbelievable. It's not even a full football, which even that is like, is Big John your dad? Like, who wakes up, hey dude, 8 o'clock in the morning, let's get our rounds in and toss the pigskin around. It's a Nerf football! What? Aubrey tosses the football away for Big John so he can talk to Brett alone, which I thought was kind of f***ed up. She like throws it away so Big John will chase it like a dog.
Which he does.
Which she tells him that, and Brett's like, I don't care. I don't give a I don't care if she's here on a dare. I just simply don't care. He just seems bitter.
Yeah.
He seems bitter this season. We have to ask him about it when he comes here. We have to ask him.
Yeah, I have so many questions.
Inside the house, Big John gathers the girls in the living room to hand out the first note from Brett of the season. Big John is wearing the bandana over his eyebrows for some reason. It is very low on his face, is what I gotta say. Like a cholo vibe. Jacob kind of has it here. Big Jacob, come in here and let's see. With you wearing it like this, what's the comfort level?
Extremely uncomfortable. It's like,
how is the vision?
Bad. I can't open my eyes fully.
Yeah, well.
You'd probably get ready to smack me in the face. I wouldn't be able to see it.
Institutionalized! I just wanted a Pepsi! Or the f he says, or a Coke, or what the fuck it is.
It's Pepsi, I think.
Yeah, Pepsi.
All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. And she was giving it to me.
It's the 80s. Pepsi was big.
It's true.
So a scale of 1 to 10, comfort level on the bandana. Big John rating right here, guys.
I would probably say a 2.
A 2 out of 10?
But does it look sick?
Does, well, yes, I would say 10 out of 10.
So, kind of balances out.
It's a natural 7.
Yeah, I gotta kind of look up this way so I can see you.
You're just looking down on everybody.
Yeah. Ladies.
Ladies.
Show me come down here.
Let me smell your panties.
Yeah. Can you pull your shirt down, please, ladies? Brett
I feel like they put a little distance between them because I think something happened where they're probably like John he was tearing his way through those women.
His sloppy seconds.
It was.
They had to go through John's room for the exit interview in the first season, probably.
You know Treebeard? I'm like him. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. I stayed too long again.
Brew break. Angelique can barely read English because she's French, but they make her read it anyways. It's some kind of sick fucking joke. They make her read the fucking thing out loud and you're like, what? She's like, blah, 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 blah.
If you give me a pic of what you think make you unique,
Pepe
shake it a little, shake it a lot. Be sure to show me what you got.
Le Pew looking ass, right? Which the first challenge is going to be a talent show in the form of a peep show from Brett. This is one of... I'll get... The girls get 30 seconds inside of Brett's peep show booth to show off any of their talents that they might have. My God. After 30 seconds, the curtain comes down and their time is up. However, if Brett likes what he sees, then an extra 30 seconds is added, and it kind of, I think, just as, you know, it shows like they're probably gonna win or something, right? Because they like it. He likes their talent.
He got a second look.
Yeah. And the 3 winners get a VIP date with Brett, and just the starters, I cannot believe how cheap it is. I mean, like the things on the walls. I mean, they must have had a $20 budget for the room. Brett's coin box is this cartoonish cardboard coin box, and he has these giant coins sitting next to him. I feel like I'm going crazy. Could they have not just bought like an old-timey machine or something? They made it on cardboard. Watching him be like, oh, okay, I like that. And he grabs this large cardboard coin. It looks so fucking stupid. Whatever. Aubrey's first up as she starts playing a drum solo. She plays for about 5 seconds before realizing she doesn't know what the she's doing. It's really bad. And Brett's like rolling his eyes. Once I'm telling you, they cut that motherfucker at the shins with charisma. I remember last season we were like, he's smooth with it.
He's better.
He's evil this season, dude. Damn. Destiny goes up and does kung fu, which surprisingly turns Brett on. Hi-oh. So he puts in that big goofy fucking coin and she keeps doing the moves, and then Destiny's like, I'm really excited that he liked my moves. And she was just doing this.
Keo.
Yeah. What she should have done is have like someone to spar in there and she beats the shit out of somebody. Like that would have been a talent, dude. That would have been sick. Corey just writes "Marry Me" on a giant sign. She's a stupid bitch. I don't even know.
Spells it wrong.
Yeah, she writes "Marry Me" like Merry Christmas. And Brett's like, pretty sure, does he call her retard?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's early 2000s, so they threw that around a lot. Is retard back?
It's back and people don't like it.
Who's people?
The woke mind virus.
Christy Joe's talent is ironing, which Brett does specifically say is a turn on. And when Brett puts the coins in for extra time, Christy Joe starts to strip, but Brett begs her to keep doing the laundry. It is pretty hot.
Just pretend you're ironing again, because that just fucking completely turned me on. I know people think I'm crazy, but ironing does turn me on.
That's my queen. Telling you, she's going all the way. I'm putting money on it. I'm not putting money on it. But still, it's in good standings right now, all right? And he likes that. He's like all chubbed up and stuff. You don't ever get to see a Bret Michaels boner.
I wish they would have showed that, like him just kind of like, oh.
Like dry rubbing his, you know how funny that'd be? He's just like, oh, rubbing himself out. That'd be so funny. Sarah does this stupid belly dance thing, but Brett's not a fan because he's like, she's doing a belly dance, so we don't even see her fucking belly. Cool, dude. That's smart. Amber was almost eliminated the other night. She was the last person to get it, so she really wants to impress Brett this time around. So her talent is just wrapping herself in a present, which is retarded, you would think, but Brett like really likes it. So he puts a coin in and yells, I want more present.
I need to see more. More present. I need more present.
That's what he says. It's like a baby. I want more present. Uppies. Uppies. Daisy just does a sexy dance, and you can tell Brett is, it was a good pick from Winslow because you can tell Brett really likes Daisy, all right?
Daisy's beautiful.
Peyton sings and plays a song on a very out-of-tune guitar and sounds like she smoked a pack of Marlboro Reds every day of her life since she was 10 years old.
Blow me over and take me down.
Which was 80 years ago. Angelique made a chocolate drink thing. She made chocolate mousse, but then she just like strips down and just presses her against a glass, and Brett's like,
He gets down on all fours.
On all fours and crawls, and he's like licking the glass. He's like, oh, hi-oh. But she knows about Brett's diabetes, and she knows that like this is kind of a turn on for him. Very taboo. So she was sure to use diet chocolate.
Of course, he's with diet sugar.
I like that. The 3 winners of this competition, surprisingly, were Peyton. Wow. How? Peyton, Daisy, and Amber, earning them VIP passes for a fucking awesome date. So instead of staying up and hanging out with Brett, some of the girls decided to clock it in early and get some nice sleep, which we would have never seen in the first season. And it pisses Brett off. He's like, what the don't go to bed early. That's like against the rock and roll lifestyle. I'm like, it is 2007. 1988, long gone.
I believe that's in his Brett's Rules of Rock and Roll.
Brett's-
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1, don't go to bed early.
Yeah. Also, what is early? I wonder what time it was.
I mean, it had to have been 11 o'clock at night. It was, I mean, like probably such a long day of shooting, and Bret Michaels is such an alcoholic, he's just like, what the fuck? He freaks out. He's not a gentleman anymore. It's so upsetting to see. Which the rest of the girls gather around Bret to watch him play Every Rose for the 700th time, which I will say, they really reel back his music a lot this season. I think the first season people were complaining. Like, you think I want to fucking hear Talk Dirty to Me and Every Rose Has Its Thorn every fucking episode? Or it's the, I like the way you move.
Oh, yeah, that one too, yeah.
Oh, baby. I want to hear more of that one, actually.
Can we play it right now, please?
Play half a second of it. Bret tells Peyton to tell the girls that went to sleep that he's pissed, which I thought was so immature. He's like, you go tell them we're pissed. And this is also the second time Peyton has had to do something like that for Bret, which makes me think Bret thinks that she's one of the guys. Isn't that, he's like one of the bros. Yeah, she's like, all right, Bret, I will. She's like, hey, so by the way, wake up, assholes, wake up. All right, believe it, Bret, brew break. It's a brew break. I'm sorry. And there's going to be a dance competition tomorrow. Bret tells them that there's going to be a dance competition tomorrow while he's smashed. He's like, yeah, we'll do a dance competition. They're like, oh, okay, sure, because they're thinking it's serious. We can tell him, like, if you didn't tell him, he would not have remembered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a dance competition tomorrow because I love dancing.
That's why Big John's there.
Yeah, Big John.
He's off screen writing stuff down.
You got it, Bret. He's like, shut up! Shut the hell up! Bret, come on, Bret. The next day, Big John bellows from the living room for the first girls to wake up.
Ladies, can you come down here, please?
Which Big John hands Bret's notes to Amber, which tells the winners from their Peep Show challenge that they're going on a four-wheeler ride. I thought that was kind of lazy. In the second episode, I'm pretty sure it's a motocross episode. But this time it's not a challenge, it's just him being like, hey, let's just have some fun. And he's like, also, we're adding 2 wheels. Which they get to the track and Bret comes ripping in on an ATV, and there's no way that's actually him once again. We made this joke last time, but there's just no way. He's like, I just love motocross. And you're like, what the fuck ever, man. Also, where's the Ferrari? You bring out the Ferrari once and you don't show that pony again.
I had to take it back to the rental.
Yeah, they had to take it back to his next door neighbor. The neighbor's house that they were filming at. Do you mind if we use that for one scene? Sure! I don't know what accent. I was trying to do like a Saudi Arabian guy, but I think it just came out kind of Jewish.
Sure.
You could borrow it.
I know the bar again.
Brew break.
State enforced brew breaks now. Fuck! Bret is explaining how to work the quad to the girls, and the words just go right through Daisy's empty fucking plastic skull. She has no idea what the fuck she's even going on. She's just like,
don't insult her.
shut up! By some act of God, none of the girls wreck. I think that they probably did, but they edited it out to where it's like, look how fun, this is such a fun date with Bret. But I bet you so much of it was just like stalling, crashing, but they're like, just got it all out. They're all stars. Bret has this bed randomly set up at the different part of the track, which he takes Amber to and have some one-on-one time with the girls, because every date, because of Bret's diabetes, even though he doesn't bring it up this episode, or I'm pretty sure the rest of the season, he has to eat on every single one of his dates. At every date, they will have to eat. There's not one date where he won't eat.
Well, he was saying on the Steve-O podcast that he had to take like 4 shots a day, but they cut that out.
You know, I take 4 or 5 injections a day. I got these, you know, the thing running in my freaking arm. And
He's getting fucking drunk all the time, probably.
It'd take 4 shots of insulin a day? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That had to be fucking so expensive.
I think he's probably past diabetes. He's into something else, dude. I had terminal beatus.
His fucking pancreas is shutting down on him.
I had termi beatus. But basically, he wants to go over because, you know, he's just like, I don't know, this fucking Amber chick. I was going to knock her out. All of a sudden, I like her. They start sucking face a little bit. It's awesome. Amber's the best kisser of the girls, and Bret got heavy movement.
I got movement. Heavy movement.
What does that mean? And he does it's interesting how fate works.
I started on the wrong foot with you because I almost let you go.
It's interesting how fate works.
He's like a huge rager. Me thinks me wouldn't have had this rager if I would have sent her home yesterday. He's like a pirate. Which, my God, Bret's slow kiss is like an absolute dream. I'd love for him to kiss me like that.
I love the way you kiss, Bret.
Yeah, Big John has 1 tear in his eye.
Well, it's really funny the way he moves his lips really slow too. It's like,
yeah, it's good. That's a good kisser. We don't know what that's like because we're bad kissers, Nick.
That's true. I've never kissed a girl before.
You kiss your mom.
Well, she doesn't count. I've also kissed my dad.
Okay.
Such an unnecessary thing to like tag on. I've kissed my cousins, my brother and my sister. Back at the house, the girls are trying to impress Brett. Inna and Frenchie, Angelique, set up a dance floor while the other group of girls are cutting up Brett's bandanas to make cards for him, which I was like, wouldn't that piss me off?
It's expensive bandanas.
Look at all these goddamn bandanas being shredded up. He wears them every day. I mean, fuck's sakes, girls. Why don't you cut up the fucking leopard print carpet? You know what I mean? Man. The girls get into a little spat with Inna telling Megan to shut the fuck up because she's huge. Inna's 8 feet tall.
She's a love bus.
She's love trained. Then they all wait at the door like sad puppies waiting for its master to come back. Like they're just like waiting there. If I walked in and I saw a girl sitting there, I'd be like, get your shit and fucking leave. Brett gets back to the house with a bunch of girls dressed in lingerie waiting for him. Megan, Jessica, and Destiny made a 3rd grade looking card for Brett to apologize for going to bed early the night before. I understand his frustration. That would piss me off. So, sorry, we went to bed early. I'd be like, what is this? What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? But he's a good sport and he's like, oh, thank you.
This does not.
Okay, he cares. How dare you? He definitely cares. Since Angelique and Inna made the dance floor, Brett decides they should be the judges with him, right? The 3 winners of the old school dance-off get VIP passes. He definitely forgot about this event, and he's like, okay, sure, whoever wins gets passes, I guess. And they're like, hey, yay! The girls are assigned random dance moves written on pieces of paper in a bowl. There's no music playing or anything, so it's just really awkward, and it's just watching a bunch of them like dance, and they definitely don't know what the dances are. And it's just Brett being like, the worm? Moonwalk! Moonwalk.
I don't know.
What is that one? The hammer? Chrissy Joes tries to do the worm, but she looks like a paraplegic humping the floor. It's unfortunate. I did bet on this horse to win the race. I'm kind of bummed. Brett is concerned that he has a crop of bad girls. I thought that was kind of funny. He's just like, this is a mistake. VH1 has done me dirty. Which they're probably like, well, we thought that you were going to last a bit longer than 3 fucking months, Brett, with the other girl. So let me just like ragtag all the kind of circus acts that we have across this nation and see if they can fly out here to be on the show.
Yeah, they had to scramble.
Oh, God, immediately. Inna and Angelique picked the 3 winners, which are Roxy, who did the funky chicken, Destiny, who did the running man, and Daisy, who did the pony. Daisy just fucking winning them left and right now.
She's gonna go way to the top.
I can't
all
believe
the way.
it. I cannot believe it. She doesn't even look human.
Yeah.
That's rude to say.
She looks like me.
Brew break. Brett likes this so much that he tongue f***s her belly button and slaps her ass. Let's eat!
That would turn me off so much.
What?
If I was one of those girls.
Someone licked your belly button and smacked your butt?
I get it, it's a dating show, so you sign up.
You're saying that you would be upset that he's doing all this to other girls while you're there.
I guess I just wouldn't, as a lady, I wouldn't find that attractive.
We are not a lady. You're coming at it from a male perspective, so fuck you. At this point, the girls realize that if they don't viciously try to make out with Brett or take their top off, they're going home, which... yeah. Before we get into the eliminations, I'm going to guess that Nikki and Sarah are the ones that are going home this time, I just think. Will they get no screen time? It's just like, we're going home, right? Nikki and Sarah. Sarah for sure is going home because she's just there for a dare, and even though Brett thinks that he's not, he doesn't care. I think that cut him deep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's no problem.
Well, he says multiple times, I'm going to kick you off if I'm going to keep someone who actually wants to be here.
Yeah. Also, Brett was not impressed with her talent or her dance moves. He wasn't impressed with her peep show or that she couldn't do a dance move that she had no idea of. And that really upset Brett. He's upset about that. Now on to the elimination. Brett shows up in a very humble black dress coat with a white bandana and white undershirt. He looks classy. We kind of gave him shit a little bit last year for his looks. This is just straight swag. It's like a pirate, like a cool pirate. Before he starts picking the girls, Brett calls Sarah out for being there on a dare, which she denies, but Inna starts yelling at her, the big bellowing yeti. Are you trying to fuck me? Fuck you, bro. Also, Inna, her forehead is just perpetually dark. I don't know what happened, but every time it looks like a giant, her head is either caved in or she has like a bruise. Why is that? It's true. It looks like she has a giant bruise on her head.
Maybe someone beat her.
I don't know if I can know. Maybe Big John took out one of those tiny little bats and just beat the hell out of her.
Swinging his caveman face around.
Brett sends her home because she didn't say the right words, which would have been, I'm here for you, Brett. Thus, her tour ends here. Instead of falling perfectly into place with what Brett's little mind game was, she got absolutely fucked. So Sarah, your tour ends here. Boy, oh boy, these are tough. I mean, what the hell is this?
Yeah, maybe Jacob can help from the back.
Just don't even fucking Just stop! Then the girls go into picking which girls he wants to continue to rock his world. You know, he picks a lot of people. We go through the montage, kissy, all that stuff. When Angelique gets picked, she runs up to kiss Brett, but then he kind of pushes her back a bit. He's like, okay, thanks, and okay, bye. And it's very awkward and very uncomfortable.
She goes up and they kiss, and he's like, it's like a serpent's tongue.
I see a tongue darting out of a mouth. It's coming at me. It's large and fighting to get into my mouth like a serpent.
They also do her dirty. They play bad music as she walks up. It's just, you know.
Would you continue to stay in this house, put on some great dance shows, and rock my world?
Yes.
They're being kind of rude. You could definitely tell the producer's like, get her out of here, Brett. She's a bit of a mess with all the plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff. I mean, she looks like a fucking demon. What are you supposed to do? Nikki says, if I get sent home, I'm retarded, which is like one of the funniest lines.
If I get sent home, I'm retarded.
I was so taken aback by it. She's like, if I get sent home, I'm retarded. That is insane. And she does get sent home, so that in fact does make her, well, retarded. So she has to put her on the retard board. 2 angels gone, 2 of the most beautiful women in the world, Nikki, our short bus queen, and of course Sarah, the goddamn traitor. Is she not a traitor?
Yeah.
We gotta find out a better way to do this. VH1 would have never had this problem.
The boards were too short.
I don't care. Lastly, oh, Corey is sent home. I forgot Corey. They sent home Corey as well. Yeah, who the fuck even is this? It's like a stranger. Yeah, Corey sent home. She's so forgettable. I forgot she even got sent home. But now we're down to 12 contestants, and it's another round of Brett's Brew before we go into episode 3. Actually, let me put this up. Let me struggle to put this one up. I'm just gonna put it up here. I forgot she was on the show. I feel like there wasn't that many forgettable people last season, was there?
Well, the forgettable ones got kicked out immediately.
They even brought one back, the drunk.
Oh yeah, sure. That's just good content. Anyways, episode 3. Are you serious? You said he was gonna come. He's not gonna make it.
What's going on?
Shh. Stop. I already fucking sent. I sent the money though.
Oh. What?
Oh my god. What? Is there? Okay. Oh my god.
Honey, what's going on? Who was that?
Okay, so those are my agents. Brett's not coming.
Oh, what?
I know. Well,
you said he was gonna be
I know
here.
what I said!
Oh.
I know what I said!
Oh.
We still have the rights to Every Rose Has Its Thorn, so we can still play it at some point, but Brett's not gonna be here to fucking play it. I know you're disappointed, Winslow, but I don't want you taking it out on me.
I'm pissed.
I know! How do you think I feel?
Fuck you, fatty!
You always go for the weight, dude.
I'm upset.
Yeah, I know. How do you think I feel?
You said this was for my birthday.
No, I know what I said, but that's what they told me.
Today.
Can I go to episode 3? Can I go into episode 3?
Fine.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Episode Trace. The next morning, Big John yells at all the girls to come down to read Brett's note. The next challenge is the roller derby. Gotta go down to do a little roller derby. It's gonna be hot. Brett is looking for a girl with a mother bear instinct because he wants to have more pups. He needs to carry on his legacy, his rock legacy. Whoever's his heir will become the greatest rock star of all time. The girls are all separated into 3 teams where they have to protect little baby Brett with an actual roller derby team that, surprising, Lacey is on. I thought that was kind of cool. They brought back Lacey. She's the most evil bitch of them all, which for this set, bring in my little baby here, Modine.
There you go, Modine.
There he is, little baby Modine. Let's have Pepper as well. There they are, the 2 babies for the roller derby. So now I have to protect these little babies at all costs because that is all that we can do is have these babies do this deal. Here. So they go, and the teams that allow the least amount of damage to baby Brett wins a date with adult baby Brett, which he says that, and it makes me so fucking gross. Whoever protects baby Brett gets a date with adult baby Brett. You're like, you're just an adult. You're not a baby. Do you think Brett's into diaper play?
Oh, big time.
Like a bedazzled affliction diaper? Takes a huge shit in it. He's like, I haven't had a solid stool in 4 years. But, I mean, it's so sick because today they have a surprise guest, and it's Lacey Connor from the first season, who was easily the biggest demon of the first season. I think she gave it so much charm. I know we complained about her a lot, but we talked about her a lot, didn't we? Which she's the leader of the oppressing team, like the black team with like the professional roller derby people, right? This team basically is tasked to beat the shit out of baby Brett, and the girls have to defend the baby, right? Not the baby. The baby. Lacey is also still cringe. She says shit like, you can run, but you can't hide.
You can run, but you can't hide.
We're on a roller derby. We're going in a circle. Are we hiding? So glad she's not a participant in this season. I'll say that much, dude. They also brought in Dr. Franklin, a doctor of doll traumology. Traumology. And he will check the doll after each team's turn to see how much damage the baby was dealt, which they are literally using the high school babies. Like, you put a chip in them and you can read the report afterwards. So they have like this actor who's just playing a doctor. It's just so stupid. The girls group up into 3 teams, pink, red, and blue, but most of them just fall on their ass before the game even starts. They don't know how to roller skate, which I don't blame them. I don't either. That would suck. You ever ice skate? Horrible on the ankles. Horrible, terrible, so painful. And they're like, you gotta tie it tight. I'm like, I can't possibly tie it any more tight. On the pink team, before they even compete, one lap, Daisy eats shit, so the black team basically just beats the shit out of the baby Brett. Daisy just face plants, which that's Winslow's pick. He's fucking an idiot. Daisy's not gonna win. She's not gonna win.
She's gonna win.
Not gonna win. Bad pick. During the red team's turn, Peyton takes care of the baby, and she kisses the baby when she falls. This is right before someone rips the baby Brett's arm off. So she's like, and then someone just rips the baby's arm off, and they like carry it like a trophy across the track, all right? And for the blue team, Christy is in charge of protecting baby Brett, and she does a great job as baby Brett is only dealt minimal damage because she's like, I know how to roller skate. It's my pick. Winslow's pick fell fucking flat on her plastic face. Chrissy Joe makes it around. Lacey can't even talk.
You'll see.
Shut up.
You'll see.
Shut up. They go through, you find out the pink team basically killed their fucking baby. The red team, they tore the goddamn baby's arm off, but it would barely live. And the blue team did minimal damage and it's gonna live a healthy life. Therefore, the blue team wins. My pick. Chrissy Joe, what did I say? What did I say?
Shut up!
Fuck you! Chrissy Joe is crowned MVP and everyone on the blue team gets a solo date with Brett. Lucky dogs. Angelique, Aubrey, and Enna go on a burlesque club with Brett for their like group date. The 3 of them go and then Chrissy gets her solo date, right? Aubrey gets up and starts dancing and she's also wearing the ugliest top hat. It looks like a mixture of like steampunk and like, I don't know, Sonic fan fiction. It's horrible. Brett just keeps saying like really weird, creepy stuff to the point where his attitude towards the woman has made me almost feel like he's a suspect for like a serial killer. All right? Can't prove it. Not saying that he is, but I'm not saying he isn't. Brew break. Angelique, being a proper whore, gets completely naked as usual. It's gotten tiresome, which you're not allowed to do. It will legitimately shut down the business, so it's illegal. The club owner gets pissed and they have to like actually cut the shoot short. But Brett likes that. He's like, and it was kind of a turn on.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh! And it's like, you almost ruined this man's business. This is a burlesque club. It's also funny that like the burlesque dancer who's doing it at the beginning is like obviously a professional. And then the French girl gets up there, does it, and she just strips and she's like, yeah, well, burlesque is like the art of seducing, you know, like teasing. And the French girl like can't comprehend that. She's just like, you show your teats! You show your teats! And she's like, no. Do you know what teasing means? She's like, I show you my asshole. It's brown, like Monk's button. There's also a really funny part where Brett turns to Enna and says, she does have a nice ass. And Enna just stares blankly into the voice, and Brett does, or not. Before they leave, Brett also tells the host that the app is killer, which is so funny. He's like being kicked out, and he's just like, the appetizer's awesome.
The app was killer.
The app was killer. It's like microwaved jalapeno poppers. The app was killer. When they get home, Brett and the rest of the girls in the house start getting hammered, right? They're partying. She got kicked out of a burlesque club. It's hot. The girls also start to not trust Chrissy Joe because she's pitting the girls against each other. But see, all the champions, they do that. Unlike fucking old plastic lips over here.
Yeah, Christy Joe's a snake.
She's not a snake, Winslow. She's gonna fucking win. And you think Daisy's not gonna get far. Look at her!
She's a queen!
Look how she face planted into the fucking ground. Also, she's 4'2".
Well, she's top heavy.
She's a dwarf.
She's top heavy.
I don't trust it. You have bad taste. You're not even human. You don't have a soul. You're like a dog.
All dogs go to heaven.
No, they don't. Disney's a fucking liar.
That was Don Bluth.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No. Chrissy Joe's crying in the bathroom because Megan said she looks like a horror show without her makeup.
Good!
No, not good. Also, Megan's insult, she's just like, ew, get your face away. It's like Chrissy Joe's face is like so beautiful. She's like, ew, get this horror show away from me. You think that she would like literally put a spit bib around her fucking throat in a fucking hard hat because she's just like, you look weird without your makeup on. You're ugly. Right, ladies? It's horrible. I hate it. She's become my least favorite.
Well, she's not wrong here.
Hey!
She's still on the contestant board, but I'm putting her on the ground. I'll put it back up. Chrissy Joe is crying in the bathroom because Megan said she looks like a horror show without makeup, which I just gotta say, I'm like, suck it the up, dude. What? She said I look bad without makeup.
She does. She's disgusting. Yeah, get away from my queen.
I just think if you're a very pretty girl and you can't handle someone being like, you're ugly and it's a lie.
Who's your pick now?
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go through the episode and see. I'm not sure. The next morning, Big John is wearing a red bandana and yells for the girls to go down to read Brett's note.
Ladies, can you come down and read Brett's note, please?
Just stand there for the rest of the episode. They really made him a backseat character this season. He hasn't done anything besides yell at the women to come down. One more time, Jacob, just from the top.
Ladies, come down and read Brett's note, please. Am I doing good, Brett?
You're doing immaculate, Big John. They you in the edit. Since Chrissy Joe was MVP on the challenge, Brett gets to have a one-on-one date with her, which is good. Pretty good. It means she's gonna last, all right? Which I liked her date. She was like, I just want to cook for him. And she grills a steak out in the back. She does a little backyard barbecue.
Are you putting it back on?
You gotta admit, it's a pretty good fucking date idea. Your solo date is just being like, let's just hang out and grill some steaks. Pretty good. She won me back immediately. She won me back! What can I say? Get this fucking stroller away from me, dude. Oof, knocking the candles, burn the whole goddamn mansion down. Chrissy Joe barbecues steak for her and Brett, but Destiny and Daisy decide that they are going to use their passes to ruin Chrissy Joe's date with Brett, because when they were given, they don't really say this in the show, but it's like if you're a VIP at the beginning, you get like a VIP pass to where you can just interject at any moment and like just get solo time with Brett or whatever. So they're gonna use their solo passes to fuck over Chrissy Joe because they don't like her. Roxy, the third girl with a VIP pass, is the only one who says that she's not going to interrupt their date because that's not cool. She's the only one that has class, Nick. All right. During their steak dinner date.
What? You told me to stand here.
I know. Just keep standing there, man. You're good.
Am I doing a good job, Brett?
You're doing good. Rock and roll, man. During their steak dinner date, Brett finds out that Chrissy Joe is going through a divorce and she's still legally married to her second husband.
Yeah, she's a whore.
Okay, she's not a whore, but there's a lot she's got to work out, and Brett didn't like it. I'm putting her back on the... I'm so wishy-washy with this woman, man. Brett looks heartbroken when this happens, right?
Hi-oh.
And also, while they're eating, Brett compliments Chrissy Joe on the steak, but not before drenching the steak in A1 sauce, which I loved. This is a great steak. While this is happening, Destiny walks up to Brett and uses her VIP pass to get Chrissy Joe to leave their date. You can tell Brett is pretty fucking annoyed at this because he asks her if she wants to cash in at this exact moment. Are you sure here? And she's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He even hit her with an
Okay, you're, awkward.
Are you sure right now? It's pretty awesome. Brett was hoping that there would be a naked cat fight there because he's a rock star, you know. I wish they'd just fight and show their pussies. You're like, that is rock and roll, Brett. That's awesome. Destiny straddles Brett and she talks about her past relationship, to which Brett says, good God.
Oh, good God.
Good God. It seems like Brett is not having it, but then he says that Destiny's coming up was probably the right thing because he needed to clear his head from the marriage-fication of Chrissy Joe. It was a blessing in disguise, is pretty much what he's saying. After the date, Destiny goes to Daisy and encourages Daisy to use her pass, telling her that it worked for her, right? Then Megan chimes in with, I like the secret plan. I hate her so much.
Throw her back on the ground.
I think I should.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Megan. Yeah. And basically says how much Chrissy Joe sucks and is not fun to be around. But the way that she says makes her sound so stupid. Like, God, Megan just sounds so fucking dumb.
I like the secret plan because then if Chrissy Joe's in a bad mood, then Brett will see that she's in a bad mood and she sucks and is not fun to be around, and then he won't like her.
She might be legally.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Maybe. What do you think, Big Jacob?
Yeah, she's fucking dumb. She's good. Hot, though.
Get out of here, Big Jacob.
What did I do, bro?
You overstayed your welcome, and you said too many mean things. We know Big John's a good spirit, and you took it to a dark place.
I just said what you wanted to say.
No, I didn't tell you to say anything. Anyways, Daisy comes up to Brett to crash in on Chrissy Joe's date, but Brett shuts it down. And it goes fucking horrible because I'm telling you, Brett doesn't like her.
Brett loves her.
He doesn't love her.
He's just being nice to Chrissy Joe. That slut.
Because she's fucking awesome. You know what? Because of that, I'm putting her back.
Oh.
I'm putting her back. She's gonna go all the way, Winslow. You're fucking wrong.
Yeah, right. They do this every season. They pick a favorite.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Chrissy Joe, she's the one though, man. She's the one.
Nope.
Brett shoos her aside. He does no. And Daisy's like,
Okay.
and like walks off.
Stop being mean to her. She's beautiful.
Daisy.
She's beautiful.
Now she's a plastic garbage bag, just like you. You're landfill. Landfill.
Oh, how dare you! Get out of here! Get out of my face! You've upset me! First Brett, then Daisy, now you're insulting me?
You've got to calm down.
Get out of here. I don't want to see you. I'm gonna close my eyes. And when
Do you really want me to leave right now?
Yes! Get out of here!
All right, I'm going to just take it to someone else who isn't a fucking psychopath. Let us just wait a second, and we're going to pick up in just a moment. Thank you for your time. All right, we are in the kitchen now because Winslow's terrible, and we're here with Margaret.
Hello.
About halfway through episode 3 right now. What have you thought of episode 3 so far?
I think all the ladies are lovely.
It's not true. It's
They're
not what you
all
told me.
Sweethearts. What?
Dude, Margaret was telling me while we were watching it, she thought that she was so much hotter than all of them and that all of them could be...
Well, that's true. I am hot.
Yeah, but she's downplaying it. You said that you were hotter than all of them.
Yeah.
She's being way sweeter because she knows that she's on camera. It's whatever, but I think it's a bit... Okay. All right, where were we anyways? Going on. Chrissy Joe tells Brett that she doesn't know if she can handle this, which Brett says he's attracted to Chrissy Joe, but she needs to suck it up. Which we have Chrissy Joe in the back here, right? She's this whole back and forth game that she's playing, I don't like it. And I'm looking at the board here and I'm wondering, is anyone, I gotta be thinking that Aubrey. I'm thinking that Aubrey might be a little bit of a forerunner here, right? She's being a little more of the catty bitch. You know, she's being a Lacey. Lacey got far doing this kind of stuff last season, right?
Which one's Aubrey?
Did you watch the show?
I did, but they all look alike. Very beautiful, though.
You're such a fucking liar. It's unbelievable. It's such a switch up from what she was actually saying.
Oh, I left Megan on the floor in there. I figured that's where she belongs.
Yeah, keep her there.
Megan's still on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. We can leave her on the floor. There's no way she wins.
No.
But their date ends on a sour spot. It's just kind of a very awkward, weird sour spot where it's like, yeah, you cooked this steak dinner that had to cover an A1 sauce, but I guess. Cool, thanks. It's a little dry. It's a little dry. Was something wrong? It's like one of the best King of the Hill quotes are. Brett felt bad for turning Daisy away, so he takes her to his bed and she cries saying she's sorry and that she's in love with him. I fucking hate Winslow because Daisy, she's playing the long game. Actually, this is a good thing. Since he's not here, I can switch it off.
Yeah.
Because him. Margaret, who do you think's gonna win?
Daisy.
Oh my fucking God.
She's beautiful.
She's not beautiful. Why? What is this? She's not. Granted, you know, I'm not saying that she's fucking ugly. I'm being rude. But there is so many more. What about Amber? Amber's pretty.
Yeah. She's pretty.
But so you think Daisy's gonna win too?
Daisy's definitely gonna win. Amber's old. Ugh. Brett doesn't like old chicks.
I can't argue with it.
He likes them young.
He does. Like I literally can't argue. The last winner was like 19 years old, so I simply can't argue with that. Brett makes out with Daisy and looks at her boobs, and then back to her crying, and then back to her breast, which he like makes.
See?
Usually a lot of people, which I know.
What?
They make a big point of it because he's like, I made out with her and I did it. Back up to the crying, down to the breasts.
Yeah. He's a sleazebag this season. Was he this sleazy last season? He wasn't that sleazy, was he?
I don't think he was that upfront about it.
Yeah, he definitely...
He found a lot of things very sexy last season, but this one, he's
Well,
a
this-
little bit aggressive.
I'm wondering what they cut out this season, because last season it was obvious he like tagged half those chicks in his room.
It was this guy, Chris. He says, we haven't even started filming yet. Brett's over here having a vibesome.
Oh, he definitely tagged almost all of them in his room. Don't giggle back there, dude.
What? Lucky man.
She's so gross, man. It's unbelievable. So now here we are. We're back to the elimination round. I think... I hate to say it, but I feel like my girl Chrissy Joe is going home. She's in it for the wrong reasons. Also, she's married still.
She's on thin ice.
I thought I picked a good one, but I don't know. Not only do I think this, but all the girls think it as well. She's like kind of turned an enemy to it, and you know, even Chrissy Joe. So I don't fucking know.
She's the hottest, though.
Even Chrissy Joe. Well, yeah, she's the hottest, but she's not. Her heart's not there. Which that's what Brett cares about.
It's true. It's Rock of Love.
The girls meet up for an elimination in the candle room. Brett walks into the elimination wearing a classy black striped dress jacket with a red Ed Hardy shirt underneath. Ugh. Very swag. Got a lot of Ed Hardy this season, which I really like. Angelique thinks she's staying because she got naked. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Brett chooses Destiny because she was special and used her VIP pass. Daisy also wins for using her VIP pass. And Daisy said that she's falling head over heels. I gotta say, so far out of all of them, I know I'm giving Daisy a hard time. By far the most charismatic.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not gonna give in and say that I think she's gonna win because fuck these people that live in my house. They're rats, dude.
Come on.
This is when Roxy realizes that, oh shit, maybe I should have used the VIP pass too. Too little, too late. Brett then continues to pick Inna, Aubrey, Peyton, Catherine, Amber, Megan, and Jessica, which I'm confused why because Jessica hasn't made any impression so far. She hasn't had any screen time. It's so funny when they cut to the girls when Brett makes out with chicks and there's always like one chick who looks grossed out by it. We used to hear Rockman where they're like, yes, I will. And he's like, and it cuts to like one of the girls and they're like, you know the producer's like, that one, close up on that one. With one pass left, Roxy, Angelique, and Chrissy Joe are the last three standing. 2 women are going home tonight.
Bye-bye, Christy. Bye-bye.
I don't think so. I think Angelique has been too trashy this whole time, and I think Roxy should have used her cards, which Brett chooses Chrissy Joe. And that's my horse that I think is gonna win the whole goddamn thing. All right? And Jessica's pissed because everyone doesn't like Chrissy Joe for some reason now, I don't know. Which the cliches and the fights they all feel so forced. It doesn't feel, none of the fights and the drama feels organic this season. That's one thing I'm wondering. It all feels like it's just kind of like, make sure and say you're pissed. It all feels like afterthoughts. Which Roxy got kicked for not using her VIP pass and he felt that she was not making an effort to get to know him. And Angelique comes down and Brett is like 6 feet away from he's like holding her super far away. He's like, please don't touch me. Brett tells her that she was too much of a free spirit for him and Brett always has the best thing to say to the girl.
You are a rock star. Seriously, you're fun, you're exciting, and you got a smoking hot body.
Like at the end of the day, he can't ever just be like, that was the wrong thing. He always has to kind of give it a nice little cherry on top. Which, once again, Angelique and Roxy are gone. Which, I'll be honest, I don't know if you feel the same way, Margaret, but I got tired of seeing fucking...
Yeah, titties.
I got tired of seeing this fucking pregnant dog's tits lying around. Waiting for a suckle, you know what I mean? Don't like that.
Rude. They're beautiful. She's beautiful.
You think Angelique's beautiful too?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Margaret, are you only saying this because you are wanting to make sure that people compliment you too?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. You are a saucy little fucking dog, aren't you?
I'm a feminist. I love women.
She is the most misogynistic person I've ever met in my life.
Oh no, never.
You can say all you want. I hear what's said after the cameras roll off, all right? Nope. But the episode ends, of course, with a nice little Brett's brew. So, brew break!
Can I have a sip?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Here you go.
Ooh. Oh.
Is it good?
Yeah. Brett's the best. Oh, what a hunk.
Actually, before we watch episode 4, what's your favorite thing about Brett?
I love his music.
Exactly.
And his thick cock. Oh my God. Fill me up. Oh, Brett. Oh my God. Oh. Hey, wait, why'd you do that?
I'm moving him over here.
No, put him back.
You are disgusting.
No, I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm pretty.
God, that's the worst thing a woman can say. Tell me I'm pretty.
Come on.
Fuck's sakes. Brew break! All right, let's watch episode 4. Episode 4, titled "A Ride on the Wild Side." Not even.
It's
a
what
Motley
the
Crue
fuck?
song. First off, just want to say that I thought that pissed me off. Ride on the Wild Side. I'm like, you can't make it a fucking Poison song. You got to make it a Motley Crue. I don't know, whatever. Continuing from last night's elimination, Brett and the girls walk in the living room, sipping on their nice Brett's brew. Brew break.
Brew break.
You don't have a brew, Margaret.
I'm pretending. You won't give me any brew.
Probably because, look at you.
What? I'm beautiful.
She has bad circulation. If I give her alcohol, she's going to swell up and she's going to pop out of the goddamn wall again. I'm not doing it.
Also, she can't handle her liquor anyway.
That's not true.
It's absolutely true.
I just get a little more free.
He gives a toast to the girls who are gone, but cheers for making bacon.
Let's get down to making bacon.
Here we go.
What the f does that mean?
I don't know.
What is that? What is that? Making bacon. Hi-oh!
And that's a turn on.
Daisy, and that's a turn on for me. Daisy asks to walk Brett back to his room because she wants to hang out with him. She wants to hang out with him.
I want to hang out more with him. I wanted to have some time with you.
What's that? Hang out with him.
She's a lady. They're just hanging.
And Brett can't resist. He can't resist this. How? You like her so much because you fucking look like this. Margaret kind of looks like Daisy.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Doesn't she? Except your tits are flat and saggy.
What? No.
That's absolutely
Take that
true.
back.
I mean, look at them.
They're huge. They need a lift, sure, but oh.
They have similar fingers, I think.
Feel how soft they are.
It's feels like a Christmas turkey. I mean, like a bird. I don't know. Whatever. Brett would like to get to know Daisy, like really get to know her.
I would like to get to know Daisy. I mean, really get to know Daisy.
With his penis. You think Brett's uncircumcised?
I hope so.
No, he's definitely cut.
All good men are.
Oh, it's true.
Not true.
Jacob's not
Uncut's gross.
Jacob's not circumcised. His penis is 2 inches long, and the skin that hangs off of it is 4.
We take those. We count those.
Ew, gross.
Margaret!
Get out of here.
She doesn't like it. We're 4 episodes in, and it looks like Brett is finally plowing one of the chicks, which before I feel like he was f***ing right away.
Immediately.
So he's showing a little more restraint this time, but he does literally f*** the walking flashlight on the stage or the set. So, you know, way to go, Brett. Really digging deep there. Aubrey complains to Chrissy Joe that Brett is neglecting her. Brett's neglecting me. I don't like Aubrey either. Not good her passes turn around. That's a happy accident. I didn't even know about that. He's neglecting her, but you know, at least he's picking Daisy to play Chinese finger trap with. You know what I mean? But
imagine hearing that and you're not even together. You're ignoring me.
You're every other woman on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daisy apparently has been in Brett's room for hours at this point, so Chrissy Joe starts getting jealous, right? I feel jealous. Why is Daisy in there so long? Holding them ankles. Damn. I know.
Jeez, dirty.
I don't think I can stretch that far, Brett. Try. Which, you know, Chrissy Joe's being insecure, even though she's the most beautiful of the flower there, though, but I gotta say, my faith is waning. I put this bet in on this horse already, so I'm gonna see it through, but my faith is waning.
What has Peyton been doing? What's going on?
Peyton has been picking up her prescriptions for Cialis, and she's been having to fucking go to doctor's visits. She's having her grandkids take her to doctor visits. That's what's been happening. Same with fucking Catherine. Catherine's also been guarding the gates of hell, probably.
She's beautiful too.
Catherine, I'm not even, like, she has to be lying about her age. She looks like she's 60s, pushing 60s. When they showed the close-up of her, like, she has the old woman mouth.
It said she was 45, right?
Yeah, and I was like, my ass, dude, 45. Yeah, fucking right.
Hello, kitties.
That's why I keep thinking of the Crypt Keeper. The next morning, Daisy wakes up, and she's definitely Brett that night, all right? What are we all? We children?
Nope.
She got hers. Do you think Brett fucks as slow as he kisses?
Slower.
Oh, damn, dude. Like a fucking 300 slow motion scene, whatever. That's Brett deep. She's like, can we pick up the pace a bit? He's like, shut up. He's like 2 things of insulin in his fucking arms. Ah,
this is about what I want.
It's mine. Which they can never say. I think legally you can't say that you've, right? Is that like a legal thing? Or is it a thing of them just being like, we don't want her to, we want it to be mysterious. We want you to assume something, but you really don't know. Mm-hmm. The girls are all pissed that Daisy was plowed by Brett, got her fucking pipes cleaned by Brett, but they don't blame Brett. Instead, they call Daisy a which is just so early 2000s coded. Well, what's Brett supposed to do? Say no? Daisy, you're such a fucking slut, bitch. And she's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Literally, it's this face. It's that face. This is the face that Daisy... That's the face. That's the face Daisy met with, like, you're a slut for fucking Brett, and then she just walks in and
What?
Yeah. What, are you serious? On the limo ride over the next challenge, after reading Brett's note, the girls really start slut-shaming Daisy, but Daisy refuses to talk. Which is so stupid because if they had the opportunity, they all would have Brett. Or they probably already kind of done something. I'm always wondering what happens between the cameras, between the edits, you know what I mean? She's like, I want to suck your cock. And Brett's just like...
That's little Lacey play.
That's Brett's face when that happens.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Brett, I want to jack you off under the table.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh. Break. Which, the next challenge is the girls split into 2 teams, pink and black, and they have to build an awesome, awesome custom bike. I'm almost positive that they did this because American Choppers was like pretty f***ing big at the time. Like, I'm almost positive this was at the peak of American Choppers, or whatever.
Senior and junior are going at it.
AKA, they have to put together an actual bike. They have to, like, there's papers on the deal. It's pretty much idiot proof of, like, it's already up there. You just have to basically drill things in. And they're like, what is this? The winning team leads mechanic, gets a solo date, and the loser lead mechanics. They have to clean the bike with a toothbrush, which to me, that feels like just humiliation. Whoever wins gets to be with me and suck my cock, and the other girl has to clean up my dirty bike. With your own toothbrush, exactly. Bitch! First team to put gas in the tank and fire up the motorcycle wins the challenge, right? So you have to put it together, you have to put gas in it, and actually start it. Whoever wins, that's how you win, right? The challenge starts, so the teams scramble, and my God. Goddamn, wig is itchy. Fuck! I mean, it looks like a bunch of feral animals, like, running around, being like...
Come on.
What?
Come on, be nice. They're dainty.
That face is gonna get me every time now. Margaret, you're good. You're a good egg.
Thanks. Thank you.
She has HPV. Daisy asks where the air cleaner is, and the mechanic says, it's by the sign that says air cleaner. That was good.
It's over there by the sign that says air cleaner.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, you have to have a thick fucking skin for this season. It's everybody. Everybody's coming after him now. You know what I mean? The pink team lowers their bike first and fills it with gas, with the black team slowly behind them. It's pretty neck and neck. It looks like the pink team is about to win, but the pink team didn't hook up the gas line, so the black team inevitably wins. It's a very close, but black team wins. And goddamn, Peyton is broken because she's like, in my previous life, which was 700 years ago, I was a male biker. She kind of sounds like a male biker. I can't believe I didn't get that with Brett. Which Inna gets a solo date with Brett while Peyton and Destiny have to clean Brett's bike in bikinis. And it is not particularly the funnest thing to see. Peyton was the lead mechanic, but Destiny just stood around the entire challenge, so Brett punished her. It's kind of funny. He's like, you didn't do anything. She's like, I didn't know, I just fucking tried. He's like, cool, clean the bike. And which also Destiny cries. Yeah, which we made note of that. We made sure to write down Destiny cries. The producers here at Papa Meat really thought that that was an important thing to write down, so we wrote it down, and here we are saying it.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Break. Break.
The voice is just so shrill.
What?
Isn't it? Say your full name.
My name's Margaret Maytag.
Do the Daisy face.
Come on!
Which Inna hops on the back of Brett's bike. Basically, the fender scrapes the ground because she's so big. And the two head off their sage. Brett's like, whoa! We're trying to settle this steed down. Inna hops on the back of Brett's bike, and the two head off to Sagebrush Cantina for their solo date. During their date, Brett makes out with Inna and feels like every time he kisses a girl, it's just an assault. I think it's just because the way he holds their head. He holds their head like this, and it's just like, pecking at their upper lip.
Gentle enough to not scare them, but it's also like, you're not gonna get away.
You are here to stay.
Yeah.
Brett wouldn't scare me. Brett kissed me.
Do you think Brett would actually make out with you?
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, fucking right, because you're a monster.
I'm beautiful.
You haven't moved out. She hasn't moved out of our kitchen in like 17 years.
I like it here. It's comfy.
I hate that he can use that now. That's his period in every sentence. It's so f***ed up. But back at the house, Aubrey complains that she isn't being seen again. Oh, fucking white tag there. I don't like Aubrey. I don't like Aubrey, and I don't like whenever people are the like rock chicks who are like, Brett's gonna like my music. No, he's not. No, he's not. Even if he did, Brett has 3 songs.
He'll probably just lift it and use it for his own music.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good, babe.
Yeah, can you burn me a CD?
Let's get to the studio. When Brett gets home, Peyton and Destiny are sitting on his motorcycle half naked when Aubrey rips him away and interrupts the nakedness because she's having some psycho bitch meltdown. Brett's kind of liking what he's seeing. He's like, oh, look, a couple little doggies rolling on the burners. And they're like, that's right, Brett. And then Aubrey comes over, she's like, I need to talk to you. And you can tell Brett's he's f***ing pissed.
He's hungry.
He is hungry. He's getting ready to get some hot
Yeah,
dogs.
it's diabetes. Gotta keep the sugar up.
Gotta get the sugar up with the Quick Trip buns. Which this is a total mood killer for Brett, and you can tell he's pissed. But Aubrey's also pissed because Brett didn't talk to her the night before. She's like, you walked right past me. He's like, there is 10 other women here. Yeah, but you walked right past me. Yeah, guess what? You look like a fucking peacock. You look like a bird. Like a goose. She kind of looks like a goose.
Like, whose fault is that?
Aubrey.
It just walked right by you. Why?
Exactly. Ew, ew. Walks around like that. Yuck, yo. Yuck, I'm gross. Aubrey is a karaoke host, so she knows how to read people. That's what she says.
I'm a karaoke host, okay? I know people.
What does that even mean? Can you imagine saying, I'm a karaoke host, so I know how to read people?
She's got people skills.
What?
It's a woman. She's a woman.
Honestly, it seemed like Brett just let it pass through one ear and out the other, which I don't blame him. I mean, I just yap, you know, what are we doing here? I have 2 fucking hot dogs waiting for me out there. A couple Coney Island dogs, dude. How does Aubrey think this is attractive? You think this is a good idea to be like, you didn't look at me. Who would ever think that's a good idea for a dating show? Needy.
Pre-break. Be funny if Brett just started talking about the hot dogs to her face.
You should get real tan for me, baby. You should get really tan. That's gonna be our VIP date. Me and you just boop, hits her nose. I'm gonna oil it up and we're gonna go to a couple tanning beds. What about melanoma? He's just like, don't know her. Which later on, Aubrey and Christy talk it over, and Aubrey asks if she did the right thing, and Christy reassures her. I'm pretty sure Aubrey is the only friend Christy has left in the house at this point. Christy Joe then decides to call the girls together and have a heart-to-heart. She's like, you guys are all we need to fucking come together. We're women trying to fuck the same man. She starts having a meltdown over Brett, so the girls tell her to talk with him. Because I think that they're like, yeah, you're going to look like a crazy bitch, and you're going to be sent home. I think it's the strategy.
What?
What were you looking at?
Nothing.
Christy barges into Brett's room and she cries even more, saying she can't decide, Which she says that she can't decide. Can I change my vote? Because Christy Joe I have no faith. Or do I have to stick with it?
You could change.
You're bailing on her?
I am bailing, and I have a very controversial play.
You have bailed on her 3 times already, so you might
That's
as well.
not true. She's been around the neck. I may have punished her by putting her over there, but she has always wanted back up on Brett's neck.
I think you can change it.
Yeah, we haven't locked in yet.
All right, so I have a controversial play.
Go on. No.
Yeah, what? Aubrey?
Absolutely not.
What?
I'm saying Daisy.
Oh. Yay! Yeah! Woo!
I'm saying Daisy. Hey, the early bird gets the worm, and she got the worm. All right?
Oh, she got worm.
I'm thinking Daisy might be the play here. Christy Joe, I have a feeling she might go home this episode. So basically, she's saying she doesn't think that she can be able to be with Brett because of the shit that she has to deal with at home. Which I never said, I got stuff I gotta take care of at home. Which between all these weeks, it's like people might have been watching this for a month. So they're like, oh, well, it has been a while. This is day 4. This is 4 days in. It's like they're filming every day. It has been 4 days and she's known Brett for not even a week and she's like, I think I gotta get out of here. Whatever, dude. The next morning, Big John summons the girls to the Bay Area for Brett's note. Go ahead, Jacob.
Brett.
No, go on in.
Oh.
Come on in, Big Jacob.
I'm coming.
You cutie.
Fix my bandana here.
It's gotta go way lower.
Ladies, I have Brett's note. Come down here, please. Come read Brett's note.
All right. You're improvising now.
That's how he says it. That's how I hear it.
Make it more sweet, like Big John does it.
Ladies, I have Brett's note.
But big, but boisterous.
Ladies, I have Brett's note. Please come down here and read it.
See, that's the Big John I like.
Please.
That's the big. Very desperate at the end. Please, seriously, please. Thank you, Big Jacob. The group date for the black team is a 50s style pinup photo shoot. A lot of these feel like kind of rehashed ideas, don't they? They kind of did similar stuff last season, right?
I didn't watch last season. Don't know.
You haven't seen the first season?
Nope. I just wanted to join in.
We moved everything for this.
Which, you know, I like a little fun photo shoot. Last time Brett kind of bought people panties and stuff and did some photo shoots, but now here we are again, and it's still equally fun. I like it. Also, Megan says she's 22, and there's absolutely no way. Don't even look up there. She's still gone. We have no respect for that woman. I'm sorry, but we don't. This is also where Brett starts to say that he really likes Amber, but Brett is still coming himself over Daisy, which is what we got here. But Amber, she was supposed to be out episode 1, so she's making some leeway, and I gotta say too, she's a little charismatic. I still think Daisy's the most charismatic though. It's hard to. She's a fan favorite. Like I'm getting bought in on the Daisy pill. But they get done with the photo shoot, which I'm sure John is storing in his trailer somewhere to this day. Big Jacob, come on in. Who do you think had the sexiest photo for the photo shoot?
I would probably say Daisy, Brett. Kind of wish it was Angelique though.
She's gone.
She's
I wish it was.
She's trying to talk to you.
Angelique got kicked. She was beautiful too.
Thank you, Margaret.
Get out of here. You're a bit too nice to her.
Bye, Big Jacob.
Brett starts talking shit on Christy Joe because of her marriage. Can you blame him? I mean, at this point, I'm like, why are you here? You know what I thought, though?
What? Uh-oh.
All right, now you have to stand by your girl.
I'm putting Christy Joe back up on Brett.
Okay, no more.
No, I can do what I want.
Unless she goes, you cannot.
I can do what I want.
Jeez, calm
Listen,
down.
Brett's only getting upset about it because he's insecure. If he's insecure, that means that I think that he really fucking likes Chrissy Joe. Am I wrong?
That's true. True.
I think it's a good play to put it back. I barely even had her back over there, so technically I never moved her.
It's like the third time.
Stop! I picked her! All right?
Jeez, calm down.
I'm cool, man.
I heard Winslow yelling at you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Brett's brews are getting to you.
I came in here, well, brew break.
Brew break.
Winslow, he didn't know what the f he was talking about, and I think he was sick, so that's why I had to leave and I came in here.
Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever, buddy.
All right, don't patronize me, bitch. I'll slap the shit out of you. I'll slap those crooked teeth right out of your mouth. When he's talking about Chrissy Joe's marriage, he gets so flustered that he can't even remember her name and just calls her What's-Her-Face.
I talking to What's-Her-Face last night in the room.
Which, I'll tell you what, one, rude, but then also, he's down bad, dude. I don't even know. Who's the girl I fantasize about every night? I'm like, he fucking knows. Come on, dude. Come on. Aubrey gets offended that Brett is talking shit and tells Chrissy Joe. Big Jacob, turn her around. Chrissy Joe gets pissed and starts crying because she's like, I can't believe that you're talking shit on me, Brett. I think Christy Joe might be going home. I know I keep going, but I know I keep moving. I'm not going to move it again. But it is winding up of it is bad. I mean, it's about time. I think it's about time.
I like Brett's face when it happens. It's just like he knows he got caught.
Chrissy then decides to go to Brett's room to talk. He's just playing his guitar as if that's what he does all the time. I'm like, you think Bret Michaels in 2007 is just in his room being like,
Play the same 3 chords.
It's unbelievable, dude. Unreal. And also, he didn't come. He bailed on this shoot. Our agent said that he was coming for the shoot, and literally on the day of the shoot. This is not even me joking. He said he was supposed to be here the day of the shoot, and we just got word that he's not. Which I know it was a while ago, but I'm just saying. I'm still fucking pissed. Poor Winslow. Poor all of us.
He really wanted to see him. He loves Bret Michaels. And so do I.
God. It always comes back to Margaret being such a fucking whore, man. It's unbelievable.
I can't have a crush. Come on.
You have so many crushes.
There's so many
That's all she does
people
have.
in the world. Oh, so sexy.
You know what's funny is that I feel like this is Nick living vicariously through Margaret. Doesn't feel
Hubba, hubba.
Yeah, hubba. Brett uses his classic line that he wishes Christy Joe would have left earlier if he doesn't want to be here, which we heard in the first season. I wish he just would have, if he didn't want to be here, there could have been other little beautiful babies that I could have kept here that loved me, you know? But once again, he's insecure. I'm telling you, this is a horse that's worth winning. I'm hedging all my bets. I've been very wishy-washy this time around. I feel like I was way more decisive last time.
You're won over by Jess's beauty.
Well, no, I think I bet on Heather.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I still think Heather should have won.
Jess even said it.
So my intuition was kind of correct.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Thank you. But guess what? It's elimination time!
Hey!
Which I think Chrissy Joe she's on the chopping block right now. Oh, that's fair to say, right?
Oh yeah.
Chrissy Joe, she's been causing the most ruckus. Even though there's other like less impressionable people, I don't know, man. I just feel like she's
running out of road.
Running out of road. That's good. Yeah, Big Jacob. Good call.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
Well, you're off camera, like Big John in the show.
Right.
Right. Brett shows up in elimination, which I love that we have to talk about the way he dresses. I'll tell you what, if I was a skinny man, I would buy all of these outfits.
Oh, yes.
They look so good. Which this episode, he's dressed modestly. He has a weird blue bandana that looks like it has a bit of blood stains on it, which I think he uses in some of the interviews as well. I don't really like the bandana.
I think he uses it in all of his little
and all
solo.
and all the solo interview stuff, he uses that. Daisy is his first pick for his first lanyard. I'm telling you,
You think Brett wears a condom?
Nope.
Oh God.
Raw. Raw.
Don't like the.
God, that really was gross to me.
Margaret, do you think Brett pulls out?
Never. At least I hope he doesn't pull out with me.
We have got to reel it in, dude. We have got to reel it in a little bit. My God. Which Daisy's chosen first, but that makes sense because he laid pipe on her. But I will say, I mean, legitimately, I think that she's in the run for the win right now. She's won like 2 challenges too.
Brett is very physically attracted to her.
That's like his biggest thing. I like how easy too he makes it. He always keeps saying like, I know that you know that we're both physically attracted to each other. Or like, you know that I'm physically attracted to you.
I have an incredible amount of physical attraction to Daisy.
He really makes a point to hammer that home.
He just needs to get to know her.
I just need to get to figure her out a bit. I'm like, you've been inside of her. It's not the fucking Da Vinci Code, Brett. I think that you've kind of figured it out, all right? But then also, out of my surprise, Amber was chosen second.
Ooh.
And I will say, Amber's growing on me. I like Amber, all right?
Sweet. She's
Good
very
egg.
sweet.
She is sweet. She's sweet and a bit of a fucking looker, if I'm being honest. I kind of sat there. I think it was like about this episode. I was just like, okay, where you been? You know what I mean? Where the fuck you been? Hiding back with John. Been hiding in John's shadow too long. Catherine, I can't believe Catherine gets chosen. She hasn't made any impression, but see, it's because I think Chrissy Joe's on the chopping block. Catherine hasn't rocked the boat. With Brett's fragile emotional state he's in this season, he wants somebody who's not gonna rock the boat.
He's afraid to get hurt again.
Do you blame him?
Do Every Rose Part 2.
She's seasoned.
Yeah, she is seasoned. She's a cast iron skillet. Yeah, she's like, don't wash me properly. Then Megan gets chosen. Chrissy Joe and Aubrey are the last 2 standing.
Uh-oh.
And I'm telling you, Chrissy Joe, I think is heading home, right? But these are the 2 catty bitches that have been complaining and stuff. One of them needs to leave, but I think it's gonna be Chrissy Joe. Which, during this time, Chrissy Joe is like bawling. I'm there, and I was like, you emotional wreck.
Ugly cry.
Yeah, exactly. Ugly crier. Yuck. Boner down. Bret Michaels is about to say the final pick, but I cannot believe this happened.
Oh, yeah.
Aubrey steps forward during elimination. Somehow, Aubrey and Chrissy Joe have become best friends in 5 days. Not even 5 days, in an afternoon, or like maybe a day. So Aubrey volunteers to go on her own so Chrissy Joe can stay. And that way she doesn't get her friends' feelings hurt. What? What is it? It's so stupid. What a dumb bitch. Jacob, don't even put her on the loser board. Take Aubrey's, throw her out of here, Big Jacob. Or if you want to take her to sloppy seconds, you can have 1 this season.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
You really are a little dirty dog, aren't you, dude? It's like a fat kid going in a Krispy Kreme store or something like that.
I just take the first thing I see.
Absolutely. No point in waiting. The second Aubrey does, Chrissy Joe stops crying. Like she was sobbing the whole time, but then she's just like... manipulative. I don't like it. She's the sexiest one still. But I'm telling you, I think this is the one that might win. To have a saving grace like that, is that not a sign from God? I don't know. Aubrey says that she thinks her leaving will get Chrissy Joe a chance, but what's hilarious is that the pass was for Chrissy Joe anyways.
What?
He was gonna knock out Aubrey anyways. So this whole like martyr thing, which to be fair, what a baller move. That's a baller move to be like, I'll just go. He's gonna choose me, Chrissy, but just stay and win. You lose with your head held high.
Just don't look back.
Exactly. I'm gonna win, just stop. But then, he goes up and then Chrissy Joe makes out with Brett, whatever. It feels very disingenuous. God damn, she looks good though.
It's hot.
Unbelievable. It's hard. It's a very bitter feeling. You want to hate her, but at the same time, you're just like,
Hi-oh.
I look at her and I say, hi-oh, brew break. Which everyone does celebrate with a brew break, so we say brew break here,
Brew
guys.
break.
Brew break!
Brew break.
Which, 4 episodes in, I am locking in my prediction that the final 3 are gonna be Chrissy Joe, Amber, and Daisy. That's what I think. I think that, I'll leave 2 up for now, but I think Amber's in the running, but I still think, if I had to bet right now, I think Daisy's winning the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
She is. It feels like it's not even competitive at this point. Chrissy Joe's still the hottest, so there is going to be this upset where you think it's going to be Daisy, but then Chrissy Joe wins just because she's so hot. But we won't know until we watch episode 5. Episode 5, Mud Bowl 2. Which I'm excited because Mud Bowl may have been one of the best episodes last season, so I'm glad they're doing a sequel, and they really ramp it up this time. Which Big John gets the girls downstairs with a very mischievous smile on his face. Come on in, Big Jacob. Reenact the mischievous smile.
I gotta fix the bandana.
Get close to Hunter. Closer.
Don't touch me, just stand next to me.
Oh, yeah.
And then do the mischievous smile. Oh my God. Is that a mischievous smile, or is that?
That's what I thought was. Is it not?
All right, thank you.
You want me to say?
No, you just. I want you to.
I thought I was gonna.
I want you to walk out.
Okay.
No wonder
I got my gal. That's all I'm worried about.
No wonder they kept Big John off to the side this season, dude. I'm feeling it. They read Brett's note and find out that it's time for Mud Bowl 2! Brew break!
Brew break!
Similar to last season, Brett dresses the girls in skimpy clothing and watches them basically wrestle in the mud while being the quarterback for the girls. I feel like they changed the outfits up this time. They're not as scampy. They definitely didn't make him as crazy. But I think it's because of the conditions. I think that's why. Because this time, they're doing all 4 seasons. Brett's like, so the Steelers have to play in rain, wind, and snow.
No shit.
I was like, cool. So does like every other fucking team, idiot. But this time, I think that's why they have more clothes though, is because they're constantly getting rained on and like fake snow, all this stuff, which is also like, that's torture. If anyone's ever filmed in rain, it is brutal. Like fake rain, the water drops are huge. So you're just getting constantly drowned in water. I don't know. Anyways, Catherine is captain of Catherine Mother Time herself, Gaia. Catherine is captain of the Sweethearts and Destiny is the captain of the Fallen Angels. Side note, last season they apparently cooked the books so that Jess would win. This is a little AMA producer thing. They cooked the books so Jess would win. So they purposely stacked the team in her favor and they apparently told her to injure one of the girls so that she would get knocked out of the game to be a favor.
The fix is in, just like the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's the NFL script happening in real time in the Mud Bowl. Big John is dressed up in a big goofy ass fucking ref outfit and Brett gives him the power to control the weather, which he's just off on the side like the fucking Wizard of Oz, basically. Yeah. Catherine has some flanged ribs. Looks like my dog Tugboat when he was a puppy. I'm not even joking. She does! Seriously, I was just like, this looks like my Basset Hound dog when he was a puppy.
I never want to be compared to Tugboat.
All right, well, he's a good man. He's just a little tortured soul. Daisy has some nice abs. She does. I'll say it. She has good abs, probably the best stomach here. To be fair, once again, she's 3'5", not fair. Chrissy Joe also has a pretty good body too. Just saying that there. There are 9 girls, so that means one has to sit out, and funny enough, it's Megan, the retard. The only girl who didn't get picked and is left to not play. Thought that was really funny. And she's like, they're jealous. I'm like, no, you have no hand-eye coordination, and I think you're legally blind.
You are worthless.
That's also true. Shot of the lanyard on the floor.
Brew break.
Brew break. What are you
Brews are
sipping
hidden.
on? What are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on Brett's brew.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why I asked that.
I freaked up on that one.
I messed up. My bad.
Which John summons the rain for kickoff, and it is pouring down on these poor girls. Good Lord, man. Fallen Angels go first, and Brett starts off the game by giving the lamest throw. It's horrible. He's like, here we go.
Looks like a wounded duck.
We, in Pee Wee football one time, we had like a Make-A-Wish kid come out in the field for to score a goal. He got to play quarterback and running back one play, and it looked just like that. It was like a butterfly boy. You ever see those butterfly things? It was like that.
You light him up?
No, you didn't light up the butterfly boy. His mom had to stand behind him with an umbrella to block the sun.
Jeez.
I'm not even joking. I was like, ugh! And I did dance over him. I was like, ah! Brett gets mad at Inna, his Ukrainian love bust, because she can't grasp an American football. He's just like, hey, okay, can you catch a fucking ball? Gets all mad. Brett throws a wounded duck pass to Amber for a touchdown. Amber's little fucking show pony, all right? Sweethearts, 6. Fallen Angels, 0. Megan is off on the sideline and is talking shit. She sucks. I don't know. She's just like, they're so jealous. You're like, you're gonna die of a heroin overdose. You know what she kind of reminds me? Okay, that was too much. That was too far. Bleep all that. Bleep all that. I feel bad. Brew break. Brew break. She reminds me of Sharon Stone in Casino. A girl who thinks she's hot shit and then she dies of like a drug overdose in the hallway of like some random hotel. Great movie. Favorite Martin Scorsese film, I'll say it. Love Casino. Can we just talk about Casino instead? Just kidding. The girls on the Fallen Angels team keep doing illegal forward passes and Brett is physically sick. You can tell. I think that honestly all the girls doing that, I immediately was like, he'll never want to be with them. He's like a randomly die-hard Steelers fan. So I was like, if he cares that much about it and the girls don't know football, it's gonna piss him off.
He's from the area, Pittsburgh area.
Wonder how Brett feels about the Aaron Rodgers trade.
He probably loved it week 1.
Week 1, looking pretty good. At the drive-in, behind the bushes, till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. It's a good fucking song, man.
It's catchy.
It's good. Inna catches a pass, then also throws a pass. Get the foreigner out.
Come on.
I hate to be that guy, but
Jeez.
that was too much. Believe it. Destiny catches a pass, then does the same thing. Illegal forward pass. Stupid fucking bitches. I can't believe it. That also turned Destiny's around. Destiny and Inna turn them around. I can't even look at them. They don't deserve to look. I'm surprised Peyton isn't making more of an impact here. She'd be the kind of girl that's just like the tomboy kind of mechanic who's just like, yeah, my dad always wanted a son, so we would play touch hand football out back, and I became a big old gravelly broad. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? I mean, that makes sense, right?
She became the fullback.
Yeah, I was the fullback in my high school. Hut, hut! Amber gets another touchdown. Sweethearts are up 12-0. Fallen Angels, 0. 0.
At least Daisy's winning, though.
Daisy's not winning. She's on Fallen Angels.
Oh.
Big John starts the second half, and the score is basically 2-0. 12-0, 2-0. Fallen Angels need to start stepping up, right? Brett has the single worst throws I've ever seen from any human being I've ever. I mean, like, seriously, I've seen people on death's bed. My dying grandfather could have picked up a football and thrown a better fucking pass. Ed
was an athlete.
Okay, Ed wasn't. He had a couple heart attacks. It's all right. Brett throws a laser to Chrissy Joe for a touchdown. We can't say that. That immediately contradicts what we just said.
Well, that was a good pass. That one.
Brett throws one laser, but it's to Chrissy Joe for a touchdown. Sweethearts, 12. Fallen Angels, 6. Chrissy Joe. Oh. I had her up. Never had a doubt.
Could be a comeback.
Never had a doubt in my mind that Chrissy Joe was going to be a winner. That is true. Thank you. Okay. Okay, not everyone has to clear their throat. She wants to show Brett that she can get down and dirty. I don't know. My faith in her continues to wane, but she is the person I chose. And I do sincerely believe that she's gonna win this entire show, so we'll see. Jessica fumbles a reverse handoff, which is recovered by Daisy. Brett pulls a Cam Newton and refuses to dive on the ball. There's gonna be a couple football guys who are like, oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Which I will say, Daisy is killing it now. I hate Winslow and I hate Margaret so much because they put their fucking... The choice for Daisy is going very good. And I gotta say, easily the most charismatic character in the show. Oh, yeah. Easily. You know what I like about it is that she's actually trying really hard. You can tell she wants to fucking win. She wants to win. Brett. Exactly. There's 1 minute on the clock and Brett is getting serious. He's yelling to the girls, don't bunch together, stay fucking wide apart. It's pretty funny. It's like he's Ben Roethlisberger playing the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. He's like, get spread out. Brett throws a beam, and I mean an absolute fucking beam to Inna, and the Fallen Angels tie up the game 12-12. First team to make a touchdown wins. Hi-oh!
Break.
Which Daisy won't give up, and she wants to win this date at any cost. And I gotta tell you, I am being swayed, my friends. All right, the gospel of Daisy is here, and I'm willing to fucking swallow the pill. Brett hands off the ball to Amber, and it looks like she's gonna score, but she fumbles at the last second. Daisy jumps on the ball and runs all the way to the end zone, scoring, and the Fallen Angels are the Mud Bowl 2 champions. And you gotta say, Daisy by far is the MVP of the whole thing. But I will say, Amber looked pretty fucking good up there too. Also, Amber basically fucking crippled her legs like Stephen Hawking.
God, it looked just fucking chewed up.
I mean, it looks like ground beef. And for they're fucked.
What happened to her?
Her skin's all peeled up. Like she got fucked in the mud bowl at the same time. Kind of hot.
Also, she lost it for him.
That is kind of true. Well, do you think her head's on the chopping block, Big Jacob?
I don't think so, but
you never know.
I'd be thinking about it.
And if I was dating somebody, I only want winners.
True.
I want bitches that can get rings. I don't want no Brock Purdy. Once again, another guy's like, the NFL guys, I don't want no Darnold. No one wants a Darnold. Catherine can't believe they lost, and she says, I want to die. But I'm like, just wait 3 months and old age will take you. Brett hands them a styrofoam trophy, and all the girls are shaking. They have hypothermia. I'm telling you. I felt so bad for the contestants, because seriously, they're all like this. Because it was probably cold-ass water that was sprayed on them. It's probably like a brisk morning.
I'd say they could put some heaters on
I
those
was like,
chicks.
can you not give them a fucking jacket? Brett's just like, all right, guys. What a crazy time.
He's in a long sleeve. He's nice and cozy.
Yeah, he has a fucking a perka on or whatever it is. I will say the game was better than the first season of the football. I will say, like, the game was funner.
I was on the edge of my seat on this one.
I was on the edge of my seat as well, and I will say, just as a caveat, I was talking shit that season 1's been better. I feel like season 2's kind of grabbed me a bit. Season 2's been it's been swaying me in the right direction, is all I gotta say. Which, obviously and deservedly, Daisy does get MVP of the solo date for the game. Which, I agree.
Go Daisy!
I agree, Margaret. I agree. Brett takes her to this clothes place called Foreplay, where she just tries on a bunch of like slutty Ed Hardy clothes, and basically Brett just keeps saying, "Hi-oh."
Hey-oh.
Which this is the second time in this episode he's done this. He's done it almost every episode, I think, but he keeps saying, "Hi-oh." I wonder, do you think they were trying to force that as like a catchphrase?
Well, the first season it was always, and that's a turn on.
And that's a turn on.
And this season it's hi-oh.
I think hi-oh it's kind of a bit more merchandisable.
It's sticking in my head.
Oh yeah. Well, it's immediately, it's pierced through the veil. Daisy and Brett go shopping, and Brett just keeps saying, hi-oh. And Brett's idea of dates are just really boring, where he's just like, I'm gonna take you to go get jeans. Awesome, Brett, thanks. She's like, can we go on the ride in the Ferrari? He's like, it's in the shop. I can't. It's definitely not a rental, it's in the shop.
It's back to the Enterprise lot.
Yeah, exactly. Daisy does a fashion show, and Brett says the funniest lines, and she just struts in different outfits. He just does, oh, good God. Oh, God.
Bring it on. Oh, good God.
That's a win. A win, win-win. That's a win.
It's a win-win. Win-win-win-win.
Brett and Daisy then have a nice dinner date in the lingerie because, of course, it can't be a day without Brett checking his diabetes and making sure he gets a snack. During the dinner, Daisy asks him a bunch of stupid-ass questions, like, how tall are you? Do you like to read? What do you like to eat? She asks if he likes to travel. What kind of question is that? To a traveling musician. Do you like to travel? Yeah. Which, I gotta say, Brett gets bored with the questions. He definitely just likes her for her looks, I feel like, and her body, which kind of made me, I lost faith a little bit. I don't know. I believe that this date, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, my prediction for who's getting booted, I'm predicting Daisy.
Wait, what?
I know, listen, controversial call. Yeah, she played a good game of football, but I think him sitting there, I think he realized, like, this woman has nothing to talk about.
But he's physically attracted to her.
But see, that's the problem, is that he's already gotten this nut. He's already ridden this roller coaster. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting in my prediction, like it or not.
No.
Back at the house, Catherine and Peyton talk about how they never get dates and they just want time with Brett. The two oldest women reflect like World War II veterans. They're just like, I have to have it by tomorrow or else I might be gone. Where to? You know. Looking like Bilbo to Frodo whenever he's getting ready to fucking ride that boat to the Elvish lands, whatever. I'm done here. Yeah, so Peyton, because she's like, I don't know what's happening. I need more time, Brett. She's like, I'm gonna write him a note and leave it on his door. But then Megan writes a note, and then she swaps it on the door. But then it's like weird because Megan keeps calling Brett her boyfriend. And it's just like this weird delusional thing. I fucking hate her. I think I hate her more than any of the characters in season 1. I mean, I'm saying hate in a very, I don't hate. I mean, you know what could I do? I hate her.
Hate her more than Lacey?
You still think Daisy's gonna go home before Megan?
Do I think Daisy's gonna go home before Megan? Yes. Because Megan's in this weird pocket where she has big tits, she's doing this thing. But the only reason I say Daisy is because it's like too much of a spotlight on the bad conversational thing to where it's an easier choice versus Megan's kind of hiding around the shadows existing, you know, and then Brett can be like, well, maybe there's something there. You know, there's still elusiveness to her. So while that's happening, Megan takes off the note, Peyton's note, and leaves her own. But then Peyton walks back and sees that her note's off the door, and she's like, I'm fucking pissed. And Peyton has a sneaking suspicion and writes Brett another one, this time slipping it under Brett's door so fucking Megan can't eat it or do whatever the fuck she did with it. Brett gets back from his date with Daisy and starts drinking with the girls. Good man. Then Brett starts a pool game, so Catherine says that if she can make her shot, she gets 5 minutes alone with Brett. Catherine gets the shot, which it's like a very easy shot, and she's like, hey, I guess I get time. And Brett's like, what's the face Brett does? But Catherine and Brett just leave the room, and Catherine says, "Thanks, Brett." Daisy starts to get insecure and thinks she did something wrong. She talked. The next morning, the girls wake up, and Amber has a bunch of battle scars over her legs. I mean, it looks fucked. And she's like, "Yeah, my legs are kind of sore." I was like, okay. But a little bit of respect grew for Amber there. I mean, it looks like Freddy Krueger's face. All peeled up skin and shit, you know what I mean? The Fallen Angels team then head out to their racetrack to do their date with Brett. Brett pulls up in a Lotus, and the date is to drive with Brett. They get to drive with him. That's his date idea. You get to drive me around. Thank you, Brett. Which there's no way any of the chicks are actually driving the Lotus around. They definitely just like hopped out. It's whatever. Brett makes them put on sexy driving clothes. And during Christy's turn, Brett says, "You're really, really hot though. And that's all that matters."
You look really, really hot, though. And that's all that matters.
Got his priorities straight.
What a man. And Christy Joe was visibly disgusted by this comment.
Yeah, they even play like a music cue.
It's like, whatever. And it comes out and Brett can't stop staring at her chest. She has these big old Ukrainian titties. Still got that dent in her forehead though. I'll throw up. After the girls drive, they have a picnic by the track. Christy Joe says that she has a restraining order to both of her ex-husbands. Why does she keep saying this? Christy Joe is so fucking stupid. Thank God she looks good. That's all I gotta say. Also, smart move by Inna though, is she's like, she knows how to drive the car, but she keeps being like, "I don't know what I'm doing." So Brett's like, "Oh, I'll just come do it." And she's like, "I'm telling you, I got to get there right, eh?" Brett wants to have a one-on-one with a date with Peyton since they've only had like one date together so far, and Peyton can't contain her emotions and starts crying. She asks if Brett is attracted to her, and Brett says that he doesn't want her to think that we are buddies who just fuck. Like she's like, "Do you think I'm attractive?" He's like, Basically a nice way of telling her that he's not attracted to her. "I don't want you to think that we're just like buddies, because I don't want to touch you." And she's like, "Oh, you're so romantic." Peyton looks like an old dog that needs to be put down by this point. We probably didn't write that. Now it's elimination time!
Woo! Free break.
Who poured this one?
Harry.
Strong. Got a little bite to it. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed. Brett has to make a very difficult decision. The more these episodes go on, the harder it is for Brett to find the answer of who he really belongs, who he thinks he should belong to, right? But this time around, I was surprised by this. Who gets the first pass? Amber gets the first pass. I thought it might be Daisy, but no. But see, my sneaking suspicion. What'd I say? Bad conversation at the date. I think that bitch is going home. Amber gets the first pass. Then Destiny gets the second pass. Christy Joe gets the third. How? She's just like, "Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 relationships going on right now. It's all legal tied." And Brett's just like, "Cool." Then Megan, which is funny because Brett gives Megan a pass because he really liked the note she left him on his door. And how no one else left a note for him. What are you talking about?
That is so funny.
God. Which after Megan, it goes Inna and then Jessica. How Jessica gets a pass too? I'm like, who are you? You're haunting, you're a ghost. Catherine gets the second to last pick. How? Now we're down to Daisy and Peyton, and now someone has to go, and the tensions are pretty high. I actually don't know. I thought it was gonna be Daisy from the start, right? But then Peyton too, I'm like, "You're an old beat dog in this race, and you keep crying in front of him." I'm like, I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, "You're not fun."
It's like, I don't think you would last very long in this relationship.
You're going to die. Like, I'm going to have to deal with your will.
And all your debt, which she probably has.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a given with any of them. They all have debt. Which tensions are pretty high. Brett picks Peyton to step down. Peyton gets picked over Daisy. Which... What? That's pretty f***ed up. I mean, right? I mean, come on. Daisy starts crying, but... Oh, wait! Psych! Brett picks Daisy, too. Brett was just saving the best for last. Basically, he didn't eliminate anyone this episode because he couldn't let any of them go. What a pussy! Fuck you, Brett! Big Jacob, you go push that over.
Push Brett over?
You go push Brett over. Push her! Which this is such a fucking cop-out, man. It's unbelievable that... How does Jessica...
Sorry, Brett.
I'll say sorry to him. This is such a cop-out episode. How does Jessica... If you're not going to choose Jessica, she hasn't said anything. Who are you? Oh, God. Luckily, it ends on a nice...
Brett's brew.
Little brew break for everyone before we go into episode 6. My God. I might need more Brett's brew. All right. Episode 6. Once a cowgirl. At least it's not Molly Crew lyric this time. The next morning, Sweet Brett wakes up all the girls before John hands off the next note. And the challenge is a rodeo relay where fan favorite Rodeo shows up on a horse with her cackling witch laugh. It's kind of, I like that this season they're bringing back some of the first round contestants. It's nice seeing Lacey and Rodeo and stuff, and it's got me intrigued to see who's going to come next, right? The girls get broken up into 2 teams, and of course Megan gets left out again. Hilarious, dumb bitch. The winning team gets a group date with Brett, and the MVP of the team gets a solo date. So basically it's the same thing before. Group date, whoever's the MVP or whatever gets the solo date. There's 3 events in the relay. First one, they have to rope in a fake steer, just like a fake cow head on a hay bale or something. In the second event, they have to ride the horse around some barrels. And in the final event, they have to get the bandana off a greased pig. 3 of them. It's like the first team to get 3 or pigs or something like that. There's still 9 girls, and once again, Megan doesn't get picked. But instead of having it to sit out again, Brett lets her choose a team, and the teams are red and blue this time. I'm pretty sure she chooses the blue team. I can't remember. Who cares? She's so forgettable, I can't remember. The pigs have red and blue bandanas, and the girls have to get 4 of their respective colors. So they have to get 4 bandanas off the pigs. These bitches basically choke these pigs half to death trying to tear the bandanas off them. I mean, it's dumb. They grab them, they don't care. They're like,
I have to get Brett's love.
Daisy says the pigs must have went to college because they're smarter than they look.
These pigs are like, seriously, they went to college or something because they're a lot smarter than they look.
That line right there, I'm glad I didn't choose her to be my winner.
She's got charm.
She's got nothing. Ultimately, the red team ends up winning, and Jessica is the MVP and gets the whole solo date, which Catherine is crushed by because she's like, I grew up with horses. I can't believe I lost. Brett picked her because she knows how to handle some piggies. So I was like, what a weird way to refer to like your cock. She knows how to handle some piggies.
This one right here.
Then to end this segment, Brett says, come on, piggies, let's get out of here before hurting the women off screen. Brett referring to all the women as piggies is, God, this season is becoming better than the first season by the minute, dude. It's so good. Amber, who was on the blue team, keeps going on about her injuries she got from the Mud Bowl, which is justifiable because her legs are right? Catherine, one of the fucking dinosaurs, like I said, like she is the definition of time itself, is crying about how this was her challenge and because she grew up riding horses, right? I was supposed to win this. I'm never gonna get a date with Brett. For the group date, Brett takes the red team, Amber, Destiny, and Chrissy Joe to dinner at a restaurant called Opaque. This is like a pretty infamous restaurant in LA where while you eat, you're just sitting in complete darkness. It's supposed to like heighten the sensory of your mouth. Like basically you just taste the things more because you're lacking one of your senses. There's a whole gimmicky thing. It's really popular in the early 2000s. It has to be shut down. Is it shut down? It's gotta be shut down. Margaret, would you cook dinner in a place called Opaque? Would you cook for an all blacked out audience?
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd try it. Why not? I'd let them fondle me in the darkness.
Brett's brew. Brew break.
Brew break. Brew break.
Stop saying it so high pitched.
What?
God. Which the restaurant is pitch black and you can do whatever the hell you want. Fine dining in complete darkness is the selling point of it, right? It seems like the tension between the girls doesn't last more than an episode as girls who are fighting are now cool with each other. Once again, it doesn't feel as believable as the first season. But I will say, like I said, I think the second season's winning me over, but wish the tensions were a bit more believable. Pretty much Brett's connection to this place, though, is he tries to become like this humble blue-collar guy because he's like, well, you know, I'm used to this because when I was a kid, we'd have to eat in the dark when the electricity went out.
It's pitch dark. I ate in the dark a few times when I was a kid and we ran out of electricity, but this...
Shut the f*** up, dude. Shut the f*** up, Brett.
Hey, come on.
No, f*** him. But while Amber sits there and basically talks to herself in the dark, Brett gropes and makes out with Chrissy Joe. I tell you what, too, it is just, well, first off, Brett's like this.
Chrissy Joe's a dirty dog.
No, Chrissy Joe's fucking cool. Margaret, stop!
Dirty.
Chrissy Joe gets a little too aggressive and starts beating the shit out of Brett. He's sitting there and he's like, yeah, I like horsing around, but she was like grabbing him and stuff, and I think it started pissing him off. He's like, get off!
Tear his wig off.
Also, doesn't have a wig.
Yeah, we learned that.
Take a lap. Also, during this part, the editor cuts to an angle so you can see Destiny's panties. I thought that was kind of a bit too much. She like crosses her legs or something, and they're like, cut in on that. Cut in on that.
Good job on the editor there.
No, not a good job. Too sleazy. I'm gonna have you wear a pair of panties and cross your legs.
Okay.
Destiny and Chrissy Joe go to the bathroom at the same time for whatever reason. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Girls always do that. I'm going to the bathroom, and they go to the bathroom together. Why would you want to hear your girlfriend shit?
But they talk about their periods in there.
Yeah, I'm bleeding out crazy and shitting all over the place. Yeah, me too. So now Brett, of course, has to grope and make out with Amber, which is very hot. There has to be some kind of steroid shots on set to stop the strep throat outbreak that must be going on, or the STD outbreak that has to be happening, because my God, it is just saliva and I mean, it is too much. When the group gets home, Brett decides he needs to spend more time with Chrissy Joe to see if there's, if she's really here for the right reasons.
Skink.
No, stop! Brett says, you know what, actually, Margaret, tell me why you don't like Chrissy Joe. During my...
Oh.
Free break.
Go ahead.
Fake. She's still married to her husband. Unfaithful. Whore. Disgusting. I would never do that.
Aren't you married to like a nose here and you keep
Frederick.
And you keep fucking everyone else in the house?
What? Who said that?
Dale.
Don't trust Dale.
I'll talk to him later,
Why
but
do you
we'll
think
see.
he's in the basement? Why do you think Grandpa put him down there? Yeah. I'm a faithful woman.
That is so gross to hear Nick say that. It's so gross hearing him say that, dude.
Chrissy Joe sucks. Boring. Fake.
Whatever.
Poor.
Brett says Chrissy Joe is emotionally unstable, but he says crazy girls are kind of a turn on.
Oh, he said it.
Oh, yeah.
I love crazy girls. I can deal with it, and it's turning me on.
I'm glad that we at least got one. Hi-oh! They then watch a movie together, and Chrissy Joe asks if the doors are locked, to which Brett creepily says, oh, yeah, they're so locked.
You stay here
Yes, I would
and just lay here with me and
Yes,
just
I would love
nothing.
to.
Watch a movie, and that's it.
Absolutely.
Just nothing
If
else.
you can lock the door, that'd be great.
The door will be so locked.
AKA, I think he's playing a little fucking ovarian flute. You know what I'm talking about? The next morning, Catherine is so desperate that she tries to do a last-ditch effort for Brett's affection that she cooks him breakfast in bed. It looks like a mom coming in. She's just like, here you go, sweetie.
It is so awkward, too.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Brett's sleeping and wakes him up with the breakfast. At first, you think he's gonna be upset, which I definitely think he was, but they're like, Brett, you gotta be likable and enjoy it. And he's like, but, of course, he's sitting there and makes out with Catherine, and he pretty much just says, I'm done with you, get the fuck out. And she's just like, okay, and leaves. Megan says Brett needs to put Catherine out of her misery because she's an old horse that needs to be put down.
I think that Brett should just put Catherine out of her misery because she's like an old horse that you have to shoot or something.
Which, while I might agree, I'm like Megan, that was extremely cold-hearted. Brett decides to take Jessica, the ghost, on a paintball solo date, and it's this has to be one of the funniest dates of all time. As they're practicing, Brett's gun jams and Destiny says that, I know what'll work, and then she leans and starts kissing his ear. Hi-oh! Hi-oh! He also says another cringing line, which is, nothing like making out in a field with paint, sweat, and guns.
Nothing quite like making out in a field full of paint and guns and sweat.
It reminds me of like the smell of napalm in the morning, whatever, but instead of it being, the smell of paint, why, like what the... I'm not gonna go into it. They go through some sort of obstacle course where Big John is up in a tower shooting at them. We find out Big John is a U.S. Marine sniper veteran who fought in Desert Storm. Whoa! And they're putting him on the back line. You have this character and you put him on the back line. He's a sniper. They have him dual wield paintball guns. And he basically shoots Brett and Jessica into the fucking dirt, which, I wouldn't run up on John. Absolutely not. After the paintball match, they go for lunch. This show is literally just Brett making out and eating time and time again. It's just him being like, so what's going on? And he keeps dabbing his mouth.
Sounds awesome.
It's not. Megan and Daisy wait for Brett at the door with their lawn chairs, which is just so tryhardy again. This whole recurring meme of like, let's wait at the door for Brett's affection. Why would you ever think that's gonna work? I don't know. Brett and Jessica come back to the house after their solo date, and they enter the house playing with fake guns, which Brett has to let everyone know. He's like, hey, bang, bang. Hey, I'm just kidding, it's fake. You think? Then Daisy and Megan make out with Brett, which, might be a little power tactic because now it's elimination time!
Brew break.
Brew break.
Stop following it up with the high-pitched one every time.
Why?
And also for the elimination here, Big Jacob, go ahead and let's put Brett back up.
Okay. I think he's earned it. There you go.
Oh, what a hunk.
She's looking at you, dude.
Hey,
Wait, before you leave, Big Jacob, since we learned about Big John's Marine Corps stint, you want to tell us a war story from your time in Votech?
Votech.
Give us one story from your time in Votech.
There's this one time this kid ate a bunch of buffalo wing sauce. And we riding the bus over, he got off the bus and he threw up everywhere. Got on some chick shoes, it was pretty funny.
Don't applaud for yourself.
Oh.
All right, get the hell out of here. All right, so that's Big Jacob's big contribution was kid ate some buffalo sauce and threw up.
I'm on the spot.
Yeah, you didn't give me enough time, bro. Elimination predictions. I think we said this last time, but Catherine and Peyton have got to go, right?
Yeah.
In this episode, he has to eliminate 2 people because he didn't eliminate one in the last episode. So, fit check. Brett comes in with a bright blue bandana with a dark gray affliction shirt. Very subtle, very classy. He picks Jessica first. Because they had the paintball thing together. But at the same time, like, you watched a woman get shot with a gun and he's just like, I choose you.
I think there was a comment he made somewhere. He said she's the only one with her natural tits. And that was a turn on.
But also, fake tits are also a turn on.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of turn-ons. Margaret, do you prefer natural or fake tits?
Natural. Oh, that, like me.
Kind of ruined it.
What? Take that back!
Which, after Jessica, it's followed up by Amber again. I was surprised that Amber got the next one. This is where Chrissy Joe chimes in and says she can't believe she hasn't gotten a pass yet. It's like, what are you talking about? You fucking kidding me? There's only been 2 people picked so far, so it's like, chill the fuck out, idiot. Next, Daisy gets picked, which I assumed that she was gonna be the first. I thought she was gonna be the first to get picked, whatever. And then followed by Megan and then Chrissy Joe. Shocker! And then the final pass. Here it is. Britt asked the 3 remaining girls to step down one at a time. And it comes down and Brett asked if she's attracted to her. Brett keeps calling her Ukrainian love bus, tank truck, fat ass, obese, all that kind of stuff. He never says that. Editor put that. Which we find out here, Peyton gets the boot. Move her over, Big Jacob. Which now, Catherine comes down, and guess what? Catherine gets kicked off. My predictions were right. The 2 old crows are gone.
The average age went down by like 50 years.
The average on the show was age 38, now it is 22. But we can rest easy because finally the ancient ones have been eliminated, so we celebrate. Brew break!
Brew break!
Which luckily to end the episode, Big John, he gives out the brews and we all celebrate. There is currently 6 people left in the show, and I gotta say, I think that Chrissy Joe is gonna go all the way. She has cheated death so many times, I can confidently keep my choice with Chrissy Joe. I think she's the one.
You have the worst taste in women. Daisy all the way.
Who the fuck are you to say that? Chrissy Joe is gonna win.
Nope, you have no taste.
You don't have any taste.
Look at your wife.
Oh, that wasn't in the script.
Jeez, Nick.
Oh, I was...
God.
I was playing... I should have asked first, but...
No, it's okay. Hey, that's my wife! It's my wife you're talking about!
Mid.
You know what?
Mid.
You know what? I'm not staying here anymore. I'm gonna go to Terrence's room.
Go.
Come on, Brett.
Whatever.
Hey, Terrence, do you want to talk about Rock of Love?
Get out of here! I'm sleepy! Get out!
Okay, fine! Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, get out of here!
Okay, I'm sorry! Fuck! Okay, he doesn't want us to film in there. We'll just do episode 7 in the hallway. Sorry, Terrence, I'm sorry. All right, episode 7. Red, white, and little? What does that mean? I don't fucking know. The episode starts off with Ina waking up and meeting with Brett to complain. I'm gonna go on a limb here and guess that this is her last episode because every bitch that's complained so far, besides Chrissy Joe, who still is here winning. All right? John gathers the girl down the next morning to read Brett's note.
Ladies, come down and read Brett's note, please.
The challenge is to put on a USO show because Brett loves the troops. He's a big troops guy. The Army. To help them out, Brett gets these two decrepit women that have been doing the USO show since 1956. It's like Catherine and Peyton. There's 3 duos and 1 solo. The performance is going to be in front of old veterans, all old fucking decrepit troops. And they gotta put on a show for him, because that's what Brett wants. He loves it, right? Christy Joe and Amber start things off with their tap dancing routine. Brett's review, Christy Joe's hot, and Amber looks like a monkey on crack. I thought that was kind of rude.
It was like watching a monkey on crack.
I'm glad I got Christy Joe right here around Brett's neck. That's all I gotta say. For Jessica and Megan, they decided to do the hula hoop routine while reciting the preamble to the Constitution, and they also kind of strip. Not really, but they kind of strip. Megan is worried that she won't remember the words, which of course you can't because she's retarded. Sorry, that's her own words. That was another person's words. I'm just saying she's retarded. But once they start stripping, everyone loves it. Ooh, yay! And the old PTSD-ridden vets in the crowd don't care if Megan is retarded, because guess what? She's got some big ol' ba-boom! Ina and Destiny do some tap dancing and strip routines, which were way more trashy than Megan and Jessica, so everyone's just kind of like really off-put by it. It's too much. Even I was like, just a bit too much for me. The 2 old USO crones are also tried to give the team some advice before the show, but they pissed Ina off, so she called them both She like yelled at him. No bueno, all right? Lastly, Daisy is the solo act who is singing the national anthem, and it is brutal. It is very, very brutal. I'm glad that I don't have her here, all right? That's all I gotta say.
Say, can you see
Not only is she tone deaf, but she doesn't know the lyrics to the national anthem. She pulls a little Aaron Lewis action and forgets the national anthem. It's pretty funny. Brett starts talking about how the vets have seen some horrible stuff, but they've never seen Daisy sing. Those are 2 brutal things back to back, right? My God. She has the lyrics right in front of her, and she still forgets the words. I don't know how it's possible. She's reading them from a paper, but yet she still fucks it up. After all the acts are done, the winner is decided by this clapometer, which just says fake barometer. It's whatever. Jessica and Megan win with the hula hoop Constitution thing.
Those vets were very excited.
I think the vets were very enamored by Megan's big old titties, if I had to be honest. But this must be one of the most offensive things to happen to the U.S. military since, I don't know, Pearl Harbor. I'm not really sure. We keep cutting to the vets in the crowd like drooling, like, which I'm like, are they mentally disabled or are they just happy and horny? I don't know. After everyone gets back from the show, Brett has dinner with all the girls where he asks them who they think is fake. Why would he do this? For some reason, Amber is the only one that calls out Christy Joe for being fake and still being married to her husband, which is kind of funny. Destiny and Ina can't stand her, so it's weird that Amber is the one to call her out. I'm surprised that the other girls didn't do it. Anyway, all the girls just pile on Christy Joe while Brett just sits there and watches. It's pretty funny. He looks pretty pissed. And eventually, Brett gets tired of these girls bickering, so he snaps by saying, if any of you girls are here for the wrong reason, I'm gonna find out. That means for all of you. I feel like Brett's gonna kill all of these women. Brett gets so mad it makes his blood sugar spike, so he has to leave to go calm down, get some insulin, and figure things out. Christy Joe starts packing because she thinks Brett's done with her. Later on in the night, Brett wants to go talk with Christy Joe and hear her out, so they both go to Brett's room to talk. We've all seen this before, dude. Brett loves crazy girls, but she might be a little too crazy for Brett, is what he says. And the next day, Brett gets a date with Jessica and Megan, and they go to Ed Hardy clothing store, where a guy named Adam makes custom outfits for the girls. He basically cuts up Ed Hardy shirts, and he's like, there you go, it's done. Okay. While this is happening, they show Destiny and Amber talking shit about Christy Joe. The camera pans over and shows Amber's legs, and holy shit, that bitch is chewed up. Looks like a goddamn pit bull attack, I'm telling you. Amber needs to clear the air with Christy Joe, and Amber feels guilty about calling Christy Joe out because they're roommates. But Christy Joe just doesn't give a single fuck about it. She's like, whatever, you're fake. Christy Joe's very unlikable. I feel like by the I've said it time and time again, but it's just I keep going down the wrong path. I still think she's on track to win. That's my horse I'm betting on, but still. Megan and Jessica eat with Brett and throw Ina under the bus by saying Ina was being mean to the old bags of the USO, which she was. She was, to be fair, she was. Also, while this is happening, Brett is violently eating. I mean, the sugar is low. He has to get something in, all right? But it's time for elimination. Elimination round pick is probably... God, I gotta go with Christy Joe. She's my winning horse, but if I had to bet, I think the old girl's going home. I think the time might have run out. It is unfortunate. Brett comes out in a black Affliction dress shirt and a flaming cowboy hat. It looks bad. Very lackluster compared to the first season, if I'm being honest.
There's a lot of flash in the first season.
I mean, he was definitely a show pony in the first season. This one's everyday wears. Britt starts off by calling Amber, then Destiny, then Megan, then Jessica, and Daisy, leaving Inna and Chrissy Joe as the final two left standing for the final pass. Brett calls Inna down, and Chrissy Joe thinks she's done for, but it's another fake out. Stop with the fake outs! Inna's tour ends here and Chrissy Joe stays for another day. I swear to God, my prediction may come true and Chrissy Joe might win this whole fucking thing. Destiny's pissed that Chrissy Joe is staying. King skank. And of course, they all enjoy a nice Brett's brew, but Inna is long gone because she talked bad to the old bitch that did the troops dance. We cannot keep doing our reviews in this deal. Let's see if John wants to watch any of the episodes with us. No one wants to watch Bret Michaels' Rock of Love with me, John.
I want to watch with you.
Did you watch the whole season yet?
I did.
Well, I guess we can at least talk about episode 8. Brew break.
Brew break. Hey, Anna, give me a sip.
You don't want this, John.
Oh, I'll get it later. That's for sure. Oh.
Episode 8, Video Vexens. The next morning it opens with the girls working out, but Chrissy Joe is feeling guilty about Brett saying that he can't get a read on her. What the f do you expect, you stupid bitch, dude? God, my brew breaks have been hitting me, man. Should have had a Taco Bell break is what we should have had.
Oh, yum.
You would have liked that, huh, John?
Oh, yeah.
You take a big old stinky refried bean shit in your mouth.
Hell yeah.
That's why I like you, John. You're a good egg.
Sit on me.
So, Chrissy Joe calls her husband and tells him that she wants to go through with the divorce because she loves Brett. Listen to this sentence that I just said. She wants to call her husband to tell her that she's going through with the divorce because she loves Brett. What the f is happening? You know what I mean? Like, what the f is this? My God. Which I thought that she already had filed for the goddamn divorce and put the paperwork in, but Big John gives the girls their next new challenge, and after the note is read, Chrissy Joe wants to talk to Brett, but he's on a joyride in his rented Ferrari. They had to bring back the Ferrari. I'm glad that they at least had it for a couple days. What are we doing? One afternoon? Brett apparently needs to decompress after only 7 episodes. It's been 7 days. It's been 1 week. I gotta decompress. You know what I mean? Like, what the f?
Brew break.
Brew break.
That's right. John, if you were on a season of a love show, right? And then 3 months later you had to be on another season, would you need a week to decompress or would you just kind of be good to go?
Oh, I need more than a week, let me tell you.
I think me too. I guess what we're saying is we sympathize with Brett in this time.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. When Brett gets back, he reveals the next challenge, which is to have the girls make a music video from 2 of his songs, which is Go That Far and the other one we've all heard so much, which is a beautiful ballad called Fallen. I don't think I've ever heard these songs.
That was his quotes.
I want the, I like the way you move. Oh, baby. He has Dan Carr help direct the videos, and the women are split into groups of 3, with one of each team being the music director, which I don't know why you wouldn't fight for these, like, lead positions. It's the only way to get a solo date. That's the only way bitches are gonna get ahead, you know what I mean?
What happened to Catherine?
Well, Catherine, she fucking didn't rodeo enough, dude. That was her fault, not mine. Winners get a fucking group date with Brett and a solo date. Who gives a f? The director gets a solo date, the fucking other bitches get a group date with them. Megan, Amber, and Chrissy Joe on our one team, and Amber is the director, and her team gets the song Fallen. So they decide to make a narrative-based music video that's basically Chrissy Joe crying in bed the entire time, which is just like her being like, I relate to this, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Women, am I right?
I can't reach it. I tried reaching it. It won't work.
I'm coming.
Yeah, take the thing off. No, actually, leave it. I said I was going to respect it. I'll respect it.
That's my Brett. Brew break.
Brew break.
Destiny, Daisy, and Jessica are on the other team with Destiny as the movie director. But Daisy inadvertently kind of becomes the director because she's just like, we should do X, Y, and Z, and Destiny's too much of a pussy to say anything about it. But they get the song Go That Far, and they just turn it basically into a slutty dancing video, and it's pretty shit. And let me tell you, watching these women trying to create a music video is like watching monkeys trying to operate a camera. It's unfucking believable. You would think that this is like their first day on planet Earth, and they've never experienced human technology. It's absolutely fucked. Brew break.
Brew break.
Brew break.
I'm out of brew.
Give him some brew.
Big Jacob, come in here and get Fat Brett a brew for my break. Which, I gotta tell you, the editors that are sitting around, they're doing the edits, they look absolutely fucking miserable, man. Especially the editor for Daisy's team. You know he's going through and doing the best he can, but he can't say anything, and you can just tell that he's like, I want to get the fuck out of here. This is like editing a video from hell. The 3 hours are up, and it's time to show Brett their music videos. And surprisingly, the slutty video that's terrible doesn't win, and instead they go with Chrissy Joe's like emo ballad.
Boo!
I know, I'm kind of bummed about it. Even though, once again, that's just that cements my girl's place in this victory. I can't complain too hard, I guess is what I gotta say. The narrative-based Fallen music video takes the prize. Jessica and Amber get a date, and Chrissy Joe gets to go on her solo date. Or no, Amber gets a solo date. Chrissy Joe and Jessica get a group date. Then this pisses everyone off because Chrissy Joe won again. And later on in the kitchen, Destiny goes off on Chrissy Joe and calls her a stupid skank because she keeps getting a group date with Brett, even though she's basically packed her fucking bags. Which you can't blame Destiny for that, even though come on, that's my cash cow there. I'm taking her all the way, Harry.
Did she actually pack her bags?
Oh yeah, she's packed her bags a couple times.
Yeah, she was on the way out.
She was on the way out. John's right. She was on the fucking way out, right? Daisy cries and tells Chrissy Joe that, hey, I hope you have fun on your fucking date, bitch. Amber's solo date with Brett is just in his bedroom, and they start making out, and it's pretty awesome. Amber's really doing her thing. He sets up this very zen spiritual area in the corner, and Brett invites Eastern Master Healer Satesh Dalakia to find out what's in Amber's soul.
I'm thinking threesome? That's interesting.
He brings in a fucking Indian guru. That's the date. What a fucking date to have an Indian man sit there and be like, your chakras are aligned. You are one with the world.
Brew break.
Oh, God.
Brew break.
What, did you get scared by John?
John scared me.
Why? He's a member of this house, Jacob.
Abrupt.
Brew break.
Brew break. Is that good?
It's good. It's good, John.
Oh, I can't wait tonight.
Open up, John. There you go. They all have, they all have fung? Amber and Brett get all feng shui because they find out that they've known each other since the 12th century. And that goes a long way with Brett. Because that means that he has known this woman for multiple lives. Suffocate my leg, dude. I had to fucking break it out a bit.
They're soulmates.
They're soulmates. He's right. You're right. Also, Amber says she's 32. My ass, dude. That bitch is like 42. Decade off. I'm gonna shave a decade. Chrissy Joe knocks on Brett's door, interrupting their seance, and Brett is fucking pissed. Unless it's Big John. Only Big John's the only person that come in here. Big Jacob, come in. Give us what a Big John knock on the door would look like. Do it right above John here.
Brett, let me in.
What is he, the big bad wolf to the three little pigs?
Little Brett, let me in.
Yeah, Brett's like,
not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Brett seems really irritated, not only at Chrissy Joe, but this season. This motherfucker is going through it. I think he had his heart broken.
Still thinking about Jess.
He loved Jess, that's right.
He did. I think he liked her, but Jess was like, I don't want to date this old fucking kook. Washed out rock star. I like the way you move. Oh, baby. But instead of going off on Chrissy Joe, Brett sends Satish Dakahali up to Chrissy Joe's room to center her fucking chakra and figure her out because that bitch needs some spiritual healing, just like the Death album. That is very good.
Very good.
Very good. I shouldn't have ripped these jeans. Brett and Amber start spooning and making out slowly and sensually, kind of dry fucking a bit. It's kind of cool. I spilled this on my belly. Ah! It's cold!
Not Brett's brew.
Ah! Ah! Jeez. It's cold. Fuck. God, it's so much. Is the glass leaking? What the f? Look at all that.
Jesus Christ.
What the f happened? Is there a crack in the glass? There's no way I spilled the... What the f?
You think the Brett's brews are hitting you?
No. I'll tell you why not, because Brett and Amber start spooning, making out. I've already read that. Speaking, Satish Daklavov leaves, which is probably why he sent him out in the first place, is because he wanted to fucking go and he wanted to get Chrissy Joe figured out. He says, Satish Daklavov, I need you to go in. I need you to fucking figure out this crazy mistress that I think I'm falling for.
He says, delete that.
I think delete that. After the date with Amber, Brett decides to talk to Chrissy Joe, and she spills the beans that she just asked to separate from her husband. She's still fucking married. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, the rest of the girls are fake crying on the stairs in the foyer. After some time has passed, Big John comes in and quickly plops the next little challenge note from Brett on the couch and just fucking leaves. He's done with it. He realizes he's not getting any screen time. Brett brew break.
Brew break. Be careful.
Don't fucking tell me to be careful, dude. I'm a wild spirit, man.
Brett.
Brett, come on, bro.
Come on, Brett.
During Chrissy and Megan's group date, Brett takes them to takes them to the Shade Hotel for dinner. Megan starts making out with Brett, and Chrissy Joe just walks away, and Brett actually forgets Chrissy Joe is there and goes to find her later on. She's just sitting in the lounge. She's like, hey, so what the fuck is up? He brings her back to the table, and it's unbelievably awkward because obviously he doesn't fucking trust her, and my God, it's horrible. After the date, Chrissy Joe and Amber have a little talk, but Chrissy Joe raises her voice at Amber, so Amber goes off on her. And let me tell you guys, this is a peak moment in the season, all right? They get back and everyone gets ready for elimination. Predictions, I think, I've said it how many times in a row here. Chrissy Joe, I think, is getting the fucking boot, dude.
Bye-bye.
What do you think? John, who do you think's going?
Chrissy Joe. But Daisy's staying, baby.
I don't know why everyone in this house is so fucking adamant that Daisy's going to win.
Daisy's hot. I want to eat her ass out.
How would you like it, John?
Oh. Like this. Oh. Oh, baby.
Jesus! Enough!
What?
God!
You asked! Come on,
God.
man!
All right, fuck. All right, elimination time. This time, Brett comes out in his slick Ed Hardy leather jacket and starts naming the girls who will be staying another day. Amber gets the first pass because he's known her since the 12th century, so come on. I mean,
Sure.
come on.
Easy
Peasy, which he says a dozen times. So it's between Chrissy Joe. Brett then chooses Daisy. Brett then chooses Daisy, Jessica, and Destiny. So it's really between Chrissy Joe and Megan for the final pass. And he calls Chrissy Joe down, and Brett has a heart-to-heart for it. It cuts to Megan, and it looks like she's like taking a shit. It pretty much looks like she's like having like diarrhea. Stop. And it looks like she's getting ready to basically pass out. She looks so fucking stupid. Brett asks Chrissy Joe if she wants to stay in the house and rock his world. Chrissy Joe says she has a lot of things to deal with in her house, and she starts crying. I thought that was kind of funny. She's like, I get a lot of things to deal with. You've been here for a little over a week. My God, I forgot to water my plants. Brett says, can we deal with that together? And Chrissy Joe says no and decides that she needs to go home and deal with her business. She leaves herself! She was gonna get the last pass, but Chrissy Joe fucking leaves!
Brett wanted her.
Brett... horse that I chose left the show on her own fruition. God damn it! And Brett walks her out. It's the only person, by the way, in the entire series that he walks out. Okay?
She leaves with dignity.
She leaves with, yeah, my ass. She leaves a fucking dumb bitch which is what she leaves.
He wanted the fucker.
Right, well, he did, and I think he did once. Which Brett walks her out to the car, and she cries in his arms before walking away from the show. Brett comes back to the room, and he apologizes to everyone. Brett then tells everyone to have a good night because he was really upset that Chrissy Joe left. And for the first time this season, they don't end the night with a round of Brett's brew. And also, Megan never got a pass, but she just gets to kind of stay from default. And he's kind of, you can kind of tell that he's not like super pumped about it. But I will say for this segment, I will end this episode on our own Brett's brew.
Brew break.
To be fair, Chrissy Joe would have stayed if she didn't leave.
I think that
won.
She would have
won.
Big Jacob!
You okay?
I'm coming.
Big Jacob!
Brett!
You give me that lanyard because this is what. Get out of here, Big Jacob. This is what fucking Chrissy Joe did to my heart! Why can't I guess the right people to win?
Yeah, bad taste.
John, open it up.
Bad taste.
Fuck you, John. In a way, I do think that Brett would have chose her to the very end, but Chrissy Joe left on her own, and that fucking pisses me off. I gotta get out of this bathtub. We gotta go. Joe, John, I'm fucking leaving.
No, stay! Come on!
You're disgusting. Your whole tongue thing threw me off. I gotta get back on my game before episode 9. I'm getting out of here.
But we were having such a good time!
I'm leaving!
You'll be back!
Who goes there?
Dale, we're talking about Rock of Love.
Oh, finally!
Everyone else is being fucking dicks about it, so it's me and you, buddy.
Wow, thank you. I am excited.
And I wanted to come down and ask you this because I chose the wrong woman. The woman I chose, she walked off the show. So what do I know, right? I want you to look into your ball and tell me who is going to win Rock of Love Season 2.
Oh, let me gaze. Oh. Ina will win.
She's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Oh,
yeah.
She was beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she's okay, but look harder, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got this. Oh, I see Amber winning, but personally, I want Daisy to win. She is so beautiful.
So you saw Amber winning, but you still are thinking that Daisy's going to win.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm wrong. I don't know.
You know what? Out of spite for everything, I'm putting Jessica.
Oh, what? No.
Out of spite, people don't know what the fuck. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm saying Jessica. I'm going into episode 9. Brew break.
Brew break.
The next morning, all the girls are stoked that Chrissy Joe is gone. Daisy reads Brett's note, and uh-oh, the exes are back.
Oh, who could see that coming?
You were the one person that could see it coming.
Well, I did. To be honest, I did not finish. I had other plans with Margaret.
Okay. Megan's ex shows up wearing like a swing shirt. It's very odd. I don't know. None of Amber's exes want to show up, so instead they get her male friend to show up who definitely loves her.
Definitely.
Who's definitely like in love with her.
Yes,
it's unbelievable.
Oh, yes.
Daisy's ex, Charles, comes in and looks like he's the most cheese dick, Avenged Sevenfold wannabe kind of guy. Kind of looks like Nikki Sixx, you know what I mean? Which is probably par for the course with her. I mean, it seems like that's probably the most natural thing. But I will say, he's a goddamn beefcake.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's huge. Brett also decides to bring in a friend of his own, and guess what? Heather's back! Oh! Season 1 Heather, which, Dale, I remember you were very partial to Heather first season 1.
Beautiful lady.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hot dog skin.
Yes.
Huge tits.
Oh, I liked her.
Flat ass.
And her character, so much charisma. Oh.
She'd have a lot of charisma. I will say that. She had a lot of charisma.
Spicy, definitely spicy. I'm looking into her future now. She's naked. Oh.
Now?
Yeah, that's a weird thing that Dale does, is he looks in the future when people strip naked so he can see them naked. He's a fucking pervert.
Oh, yes.
Stop looking down at the ball. Brett takes the exes with him to get some dirt on the girls, while Heather stays with the girls to get dirt on them as well. It's a lot of dirt. It's a big dirt episode, all right? And to do this, Heather gets the girls liquored up, having them do body shots and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, they take their tops off by the pool because she's a whore.
Nothing wrong with that.
I never said there was.
Good
Okay,
episode.
good.
Big Jacob, you keep chiming in. What the fuck are you trying to say?
That was a good episode.
Thank you for that contribution. Know your place on this show. Big John didn't get nearly as much screen time as you.
It's not fair.
Heather wants to stir up some drama, right, by pitting the girls against each other. She's trying to see who's who, and she's trying to get some information for her best friend Brett, even though it's funny that Heather adamantly hates the show now. Put in a comment from one of her Instagram comments here. Hates it. Pretty sure she's suing the show. I don't know. Brett takes the boys to the cigar club, and it's really awkward, as obviously it would be, where he's like, hey, I'm fucking all of your exes. And they're all like, hey, this is Bret Michaels from Poison.
What?
Eventually, the exes start to open up and talk to Brett about their former partners. Charles reveals that him and Daisy were in a band and toured together, but denies that they're still in a physical relationship. He denies it.
They were definitely fucking.
They definitely were, but I don't think they are anymore.
Let me look. Oh, yep. Daisy's with the new lady.
Lady?
Yep, she's lesbian. Oh. Take your top off. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You.
Oh. What the hey?
You have got to stop. Oh. You have got to calm down.
I'm sorry. Oh, calm down. Oh.
Stop!
Oh.
God. When Brett asks Charles if they are still hooking up, it's like L.A. Noire. He's like, are you guys still hooking up? And he's like, no, wait, man. Here, actually, if anything, Dale, you do the whole L.A. Noire bit. You act like Charles when he denies having sex with Daisy still. Charles, are you still having sex with Daisy?
No. What? No.
That was good acting. Brett then takes the guys to Dave & Buster's. I cannot believe that's actually a scene. This is a 40-year-old man taking other 40-year-old men. He's like, where do the guys go? Dave & Buster's. Brett has a one-on-one with Charles as the rest of the guys play some sick games at Dave & Buster's. And Charles keeps his lips sealed. So Brett decides that it's time to leave. Back at the house, Daisy starts bawling as usual in front of the girls because she's keeping a secret from Brett.
Oh no!
I know, Dale. I know.
You don't want that.
I don't want to know it. Don't spoil it.
Brett, how did you feel about that?
Shut up! Daisy reveals that her and Charles still live together in a one-bedroom apartment in L.A.
What?
Oh, we're not physical still. What the f*** ever, dude? Are you kidding me? She says that they haven't f***ed in 2 years. Hey, yeah.
We haven't had sex in 2 years.
Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Jessica wants to prove that she's not a little girl, so she cries and drinks too much. Basically, Brett thinks she's too innocent. I think they were trying to force that on her of like, you need to have conflict. You're like a ghost. You're haunting this mansion. You need to have, what's your fault that we can exploit? And she's like, I don't know, I guess I don't really like to drink. You're a little girl. You're an innocent little girl, right?
Yeah. Too young. But beautiful. Beautiful. I would say all of these women are beautiful. I would date any of them.
Brew break.
Cheers. Brew break. Give me a sip. It's been a while.
You're an alcoholic. You're an AA, Dale.
Oh, I have not drinking.
Let me predict Dale's future. He's going to die in a drunk driving accident. That's my fucking prediction. He's going to go 38 miles an hour into a ravine. It's not even that fast, and he still dies because you're a decrepit.
I'm looking now. It says no. Sorry.
I'm looking. It says yes. Jessica's sitting there. She drinks too much because she's trying to prove she's a bad bitch, but she basically just throws up all over the place, and she looks dead inside. Also, people are carrying around their ragdolling her ass all over the place. It's pretty funny. Brett and the guys come home, and Jessica jumps into his arms and kisses him, even though she's been fucking hurling all over the place. It's pretty disgusting. Brett and Heather meet up in Brett's room to talk it all out and figure out who they should cut. Who's the real person here, right? Jessica might be too young for Brett, too innocent. Megan is an opportunist and might not be over her ex. Heather says that Amber is sweet, but she might not like the rock and roll lifestyle with, tits and ass all over the place, you know what I mean? And Heather drops the bomb that Daisy is still living with her ex, and Brett's face is priceless.
No way.
Here, give me what Brett's face looked like then.
Oh!
So Brett has a meeting with Daisy and her ex by the pool. Brett sends the exes home, and then the girls get ready for elimination that night. But before they do, Amber pulls Brett aside and tells him about Megan crying about her ex, you know what I mean? This kicks Brett right in the nards, is what he says. Oh, that kicked me right in the nards.
Now that one kicked me right in the nards.
Oh, that kicked me right in the nards. It's awesome, Brett. Brett talks with Megan, and they face fuck a bit. She's like, I don't know. Predictions, I think, because Daisy still lives with her ex, Dale, I'm going to say Daisy going home.
Let me look. Nope. She stays.
We'll see. Brett comes into the elimination wearing a very rare purple and white bandana with a matching purple dress shirt. Looks very classy, very good. Amber gets picked first, then Destiny. So Amber she's a heavy hitter now. What was once a person who was gonna get sent home first is now getting picked first. What is this? Where the hell are we? And surprisingly, Daisy doesn't get sent home. Daisy gets a pass, and Brett tells her, no more bullshit. But in her monologue afterwards, she's like, yeah, there's still some more stuff I need to tell about him, but we'll figure that out later.
There's some other things that I want to tell Brett just to make sure that he's okay with some other stuff.
With one pass left, it's between Jessica and Megan. Literally, the fucking girl that I chose again is already up for elimination. I hate myself. I hate who I am. I'm disgusting. I want to kill myself. And unfortunately, we find out that Megan's tour ends here, which we don't even have her lanyard. It's on the ground still.
Bye-bye.
This is probably the single cringiest elimination. It's horrible. Megan comes down, and Brett asks if he can hold her hand, and at first she doesn't do it, which pisses Brett off. He's like, you're really not gonna hold my hand? And she's like, and does it. And there's this long, awkward pause as Megan can't comprehend what's happening. She is just standing there shaking her head, so he's like, so you have to go. And she's like, It's really awkward and long and drawn out. I mean, it's very uncomfortable. It's by far the worst elimination so far in the entire series of Rock of Love, all right? But after that dumb bitch is gone, Brett says we're going to take you up a level and we're going to party in Vegas with Heather! Oh! They celebrate with a couple Brett's brews and they're off to Vegas, baby, into episode 10.
I love Heather. So glad she's back. Let me look. Oh, Heather, how you doing? God, you're beautiful. Much older. Oh, whoa. What?
Stop.
Stop. I was just.
I'm about ready to turn your ass off. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Episode 10. Episode 10. Episode 10 was a bit of a doozy. I'll tell you why. Because episode 10 starts off, they go to Vegas, and guess what? They go to the Hard Rock Casino instead of Red Rocks. Fucking boo. Boo. Boo! And I will say, the room this time looks like ass. The room at the Red Rocks actually looked pretty sick. The room at the Hard Rock looks like total fucking dick. A hotel attendant hands off Brett's note, not even Big John.
Probably didn't go.
No, they probably didn't fucking, they're like, oh, we can't afford it. I was like, it's a 30-minute flight from LA to Vegas. Holy shit. Brett is taking the girls golfing for the day. Destiny and Jessica are golfing while Amber and Daisy stay in the room. Heather stays behind so that she can, get more dirt on these skanks, is what she says. Heather asks Daisy if she's hooked up with Brett, and she says, like 500 times.
Have you guys hooked up with Brett yet? Yeah, like 500 times.
Like 500 times. At the golf course, Destiny and Jessica are hitting balls with Brett. And Jessica's macking on Brett the entire time because she's trying to prove that she can be a dirty whore just like the rest of the girls. Not an innocent little flower. Right? In Brett's words, Jessica is hot and I dig it.
Jessica looks hot and she's good and I dig it.
What a quote. Jessica's hot and I dig it.
Brett is right. Jessica's beautiful.
They're
all beautiful.
Out of all the girls, I would say Jessica is. That's the other fucking, that's the horse I bet on. I fucking hate myself, man.
Don't. Love yourself, Hunter.
Fuck you, Dale. When the girls get back from the date, Daisy is super rude to Destiny for no reason. Feels like once again the producers are trying to push some shit. You know what I mean? Doesn't it feel like that a little bit?
Definitely.
Yeah. The shit they say is so stupid. Destiny says, I guess Daisy hasn't been the friend I thought she was. You're on a competition show, you stupid bitch. Hello? Hello? I guess she wasn't the friend I thought she was. I've known you for a little over a week. What kind of allegiance have we built in that time? For Daisy and Amber's date, Brett takes them to AJ's Steakhouse. The girls need some meat.
He didn't eat on that golf date. He's got to go
Well,
eat.
he's got to immediately eat or he's going to die. Brett confronts Daisy some more about her situation with her ex. Looks like Daisy might be going home. I don't know. They keep going back and forth on this. It's fucking annoying. She admits she was pregnant at one time with Charles and had an abortion, which is why she doesn't kick him out, even though he doesn't have a job. He's a jobless man who got her knocked up and she fucking scraped it out one day. So I don't fucking know.
Wow, that's hot. That's hot.
That is so fucking gross, dude. That is so nasty. God. Amber starts to question Daisy on how she could afford her tits and plastic surgery and supporting herself. And Daisy said she's a dancer. She's a stripper. Yeah. Oh, Daisy's a stripper. What a crime, right? Back at the hotel room, Heather tells Jessica and Destiny that Daisy has sucked Brett off like 500 times. So Destiny jumps on the pool table and starts screaming like a fucking autistic child. It's unbelievable. Her like little tantrum on the table is There's some like good cringe this season, I will say that. The girls aren't nearly as cool, but goddamn did they give some good cringe. You know what I mean? When Daisy and Amber get back, everyone immediately starts ganging up and screaming at Daisy, which is pretty funny. They're fucking all in on her. And these people not being drunk is very disappointing. Really wish that they were like shit-faced, kind of fighting it out, but I digress. Amber starts calling Daisy a bitch, and she's like,
What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
Heather throws a metal cup at Daisy's face, which is kind of funny. And Big John finally steps in and invites the girls to Brett's room for a private poker game. Big Jacob, come on in, invite us all into a private poker game. And I want to really feel like I'm at the poker game, so please.
Ladies, it's time to go to Brett's room for a private poker game.
Come on, man. Hey, come on.
That's how John would do it. Just grab him. Let's go.
Hit us with the line one more time.
Ladies, it's time to go to Brett's room for a private poker game.
That was good. Spot on, Jacob.
It's pretty good. You like that, Dale?
I loved it.
All right, that day he's gonna fucking trip on his way out, you clumsy fuck.
John's a big man.
You're a big Jacob. Daisy's really freaking bothered and doesn't want Brett to see her like this. She's like, I need to stay composed for Brett. I'm freaking out! Then the girls go and play a private blackjack game, which is really funny because I think a lot of people don't know how to play. I mean, like, blackjack's a pretty universal game, but it's just funny because the dealer's like, you have a 13, and Brett's like, hi-oh!
So we have a 13.
Hey. It's like, that's a horrible thing to be dealt in blackjack.
Double on 13.
All right, double.
Double or nothing.
What's your favorite poker game?
Pai Gow. I do not like losing money.
I want you to explain me what Pai Gow is.
Pai Gow, you have two hands, one in the front, one in the back. You have poker hands somewhere and blackjack hands somewhere else. It's been a while. I usually have the dealer tell me how to play.
I always lose.
I just look into my ball and it tells me what to do. Oh, hit.
Oh, hit. I lose. What do you mean I lose?
What do you mean the ball said hit?
But the fight continues as Destiny and Daisy start blowing up and throwing drinks at each other. And it's some really nice trashy TV shit. Destiny knocks over a drink, and this is the best part. This might be the best part of the whole series. Brett gets so fed up, and he calls Big John over to deal with this shit, but they don't stop. I love it. He's like, you know what? Big John, you just deal with this shit.
You don't know shit about shut the fuck up right now.
Hey, John.
I'm so sorry.
Why don't you come over here and fucking deal with this shit?
He walks away. You can tell Brett doesn't care about any of these fucking people, man. I'm telling you, this season, he does not give a fuck.
His heart was broken.
His heart was broken. You can tell he's just like, give me the paycheck so I can fucking leave. The girls piss off Brett so much that he's done, and he storms out. Brett calls Daisy to his room so they can talk, and Daisy tells him that she's here because she wants love, and she starts crying again. With her big inflatable face. It's fucked. Brett does a one-on-one with Jessica. He thinks that Jessica is not a good fit for his lifestyle and that she'll get hurt in the long run. And before elimination, Brett plays his guitar and Daisy comes up to him and they talk it out again. Brett tells Daisy to spill the beans on all the secrets that she may have, and Daisy tells Brett that she hung out with CC, Brett's guitar player, in Poison.
What?
I laughed really hard when she said that.
I had a nice chortle that she fucked the guitarist to Poison, and Brett's like, what?
What the fuck?
I
Brett prays that Daisy's not a groupie, even though she'd be the hottest one ever.
Right.
I am massively, extremely attracted to you. I love that line.
I really am physically massively attracted to you.
I am massively, extremely attracted to you. It's so good. Elimination starts, boys, and all the girls want Daisy gone. Right? She's the new Chrissy Joe. Brett shows up in a red Affliction shirt, plain cowboy hat, and an obnoxiously large skull and crossbones belt buckle, which is pretty sick. Daisy gets picked first.
Yes, go Queen.
The first girl to get the pass is fucking Daisy after this gauntlet. Insane. Daisy is ugly crying too. She looks insane. She's like, Amber gets the second pass. Destiny and Jessica are the only two people left. I have two beautiful girls and one's going home. Direct quote, Bret Michaels, 2007. Destiny is ugly crying. Well, Brett calls her a short-tempered bitch. Pretty funny. You have a short temper and you're kind of a fucking loser. She's like, okay, yeah, okay. Brett mentions her temper will bring up a lawsuit backstage with one of his fans, and he can't be dealing with that. I can't be dealing with that. Brett chooses Destiny over Jessica. How? And Jessica's ghost is finally eradicated from the show. Jessica's fucking gone.
Oh, boo.
And she has this thing where she's like,
Yeah, I thought that my love was good, but it's not good, so I guess I'm done.
If you're not right for someone, I guess you're just not right for someone.
I guess I'm fucking done. I guess I'm gone. I guess I'm freaking 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 gone.
You have one more in you?
I guess I'm freaking gone.
which the final three are our ladies right here, Destiny, Amber, and fucking Daisy. I cannot believe that Daisy is still here. That is insane to me. At this, I mean, like, and I would say my personal favorite out of the three is Amber.
Yes.
My least favorite out of them, though, Destiny.
Why? What's wrong with Destiny?
I just think Destiny, I don't know. Amber and Daisy have way more charisma. Do they not?
True, but Destiny has huge rack.
They all have a huge rack.
Oh.
Amber, not really.
That's right, Amber.
Okay, well,
Flat chest, small boobs.
Is that a huge knockoff for you?
Eh, small knockoff, knockoff.
Let me just get to episode 11, please. Episode 11. Episode 11! We are so close to the finale of the show. It feels insane. I will say, I can't believe Daisy's here, but I digress. Let's fucking go. Jesus Christ, fucking. Everyone goes back to LA, to the LA house, and things are understandably awkward. What was once a lively house before is now empty and shallow. Along with the new note, John brings cleaning supplies so the women can clean up the house that they've trashed, aka Brett wants a trad wife.
Oh.
Does he not?
Who doesn't?
Exactly. The doorbell rings and uh-oh, parents are here! Same thing that happened last year. Even though I will say, last year the parents just felt a bit funner. It is what it is. Amber's dad is the first one to show, and Brett walks out of this room with no hat and no bandana. This is insane. This is fucking crazy.
Does he have hair?
Yes, he does have hair, and because I think that he does that because last year Lacey's dad was like, you have extensions under that? Is that a wig? So I think Brett's like, not fucking with that anymore. He's showing people I have a natural full head of beautiful hair. Fuck you. When Amber goes to hug her dad, it's way too long. It's a thing where, I don't know if they've edited it too long, but it is disgustingly long to the point where I'm like, holding on to those pops a long time.
I miss you, Daddy.
Hello? Sir?
What's the longest you'd ever hold your dad?
5 minutes. It's called the Cane's hug.
They also keep repeating Big John's sir line over and over. You know, they're really hugging in the edit, so it's like, sir, sir, sir.
Sir, 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 sir.
Next, Destiny's parents show up, and their dad's a cool biker dad, and Brett likes that. He's like, ooh, cool biker dad. And finally, Daisy, she's like, I'm on my own, and I don't know I've been alone since I was 15. So what happens is Charles, her ex, his older sister shows up, and she's like, yeah, it's like kind of like my older sister. And like, that's kind of awkward, right? With the parents all here, it's time to fucking party. Brett asks Destiny's dad if he wants a beer, but she says he can't drink. Brett's face lights up. Oh, are you diabetic? He wants that connection immediately.
Diabetic or...
Oh, are you diabetic? Are you diabetic? Which Destiny's dad just says, no, I have liver cancer and I'm gonna die in about 6 months. Oh. And Brett is like, Brett then starts talking to Amber's dad and finds out that she's not 32, she's 37. Deceitful bitch. Are any of these women telling the truth ever at any point in the show? I'm not sure.
No.
To be fair, if it's a game show, then why would you, right? You're here to win.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Brett invites everyone down to his home theater to show them a concert Poison played this year, like the year before. It's so funny. He's like, you know what, guys? Let's watch a live show of one of my shows. Why would you, like, who would want to do that? And he's like really into his own music too. He's like, I like the way you move, oh baby. And then like Destiny starts standing up and she starts like dancing. It's fucking like
sexy.
I don't know if it's sexy, but during this screening, Destiny becomes more beast than man and starts dancing all in front of the concerts and they're dancing all of the parents. She's like twerking, her pussy's kind of out and stuff, and like Brett's not looking at her all he's holding Amber's hand the whole time. Kind of funny. Brett takes Daisy and Charles' sister Stephanie on a date to the Rainbow for dinner, which I do love the Rainbow. Shout out the Rainbow. Shout out the Lemmy Lounge. Brett presses Charles' sister, trying to get some more dirt on Daisy because goddamn the trust is not there. He thinks Daisy might be full of shit. He's kind of becoming a bit of a dick here. I mean, he's kind of like pressing it too much to the point where it's like, you've had her stay how many rounds now? Lay off, dude. Lay off! The next morning, everyone is in the kitchen and Destiny's dad talks about how he has to choose between his Harley or his family. And he had to say goodbye to his Harley. You can tell that he's like, guess I gotta let go of the one thing I really love, my Harley. Big John comes in and hands Brett's note off to Destiny. Brett's going to take Destiny and his parents out for lunch and he's gonna take them out and he's gonna let them ride on their sick Harleys because that's the one thing that the dying man wanted that he definitely cared about. Definitely not Destiny. She's a stupid bitch. He's like, I want my Harley. That's what he wanted. He's like, if I die, I just want to ride a nice Harley. And they're gonna ride through LA on a nice Harley and boy, oh boy, is he happy. You can tell. He's like feebly hands. He's like, Destiny gets the Rock of Love 2 logo on her back, and for Amber and her dad's lunch, Brett takes them out for sushi, and Amber's dad's just like, what is this, raw fish? He's like, yeah, no, people have been eating it forever. Ugh. I don't want it. It's fucking stupid. Her dad does not like the sushi, and I don't think he really likes Asians. That's me kind of being a bit presumptuous there, but I think he's a war vet. I think he's just kind of like, can we get a milkshake or something? He can't even properly hold the chopsticks, which is a huge red flag for Brett. He's like, fucking arigato. Mr. Amber's dad. Brett confronts Amber about lying about her age, and she pretends to be shocked that she accidentally lied. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. She's like, I have to lie about my age for my job. I'm like, what are you? You know what I mean? What could you possibly? Yeah, I have to lie about my age about my job. I'm like, are you pretending to be a child? I don't know. She says for her career, she has to stay young, whatever the fuck that means. And she never says what she does for a living. Brett just says, right. They get back to the house for the elimination and Brett says goodbye to all the parents. Brett hugs the dying guy and says that he hopes to cross paths with him in the future, which is such a funny thing to say to a man who's like, I have 6 months to live. And the guy's like, dude, I hope I see you again soon. Dude, buddy, I hope, hey, seriously, next year I better see you.
I'm going to tour for the next 6 months, but after that, dude, hopefully.
Dude, seriously, in about 2 years, I should be opened up. I hope I see you again soon. Huh? He also made a joke about them not making it home and that he'll die in 3 minutes. It's kind of weird. He's like, hey, you better be careful. It was very tone deaf. I don't know. Brett has really soured my perception of him this season, if I'm being honest. Also, to be fair, he did cancel. He canceled on us. He was supposed to show up,
What?
Dale. He was supposed to show up and he canceled.
Oh, Brett, how could you?
We still have the rights to Every Rose Has Its Thorns. It doesn't matter. I'm just
Oh.
saying that he canceled.
I wanted to hear Brett, though. Oh.
Before elimination, while the girls are still in their rooms, Amber, for some reason, feels the need to air out her concerns to the other girls. Someone is going home in 15 minutes. Who cares what problems you have? Shut the fuck up and let's just get this over with, right? Amber thinks she's getting eliminated, so she speaks with the girls and thinks Destiny is not in love with Brett, which Destiny admits. She's like, I don't really know him. I mean, I don't fucking know him. I mean, I like him. And, you know, people are like, what? I fucking love him, bitch. But I digress. It's elimination time. Only 3 girls left. Who do I think's going home?
Obvious. It is obvious.
Who do you think?
Destiny.
See, I'm gonna say Daisy again.
Oh, what? You are crazy.
They can't send Destiny home because she has the cancer card.
Oh, I did not think of that. Amber, go. Get out of here.
You don't look at her like that.
I'll talk to her however I want. Daisy, stay. Please.
I think Daisy's going home. We'll see. Brett lays it on, a little shtick with Daisy, saying that Daisy has a walk-in closet worth of baggage and a garage full of skeletons.
You have sort of a walk-in garage of a certain amount of skeletons that I feel
we're working real hard to get through.
I don't
What a
care.
poet, a modern day poet. He asks Daisy if there's anything else she needs to tell him, so Daisy calls out Destiny for not loving Brett. She's like, yeah, so Destiny said that you don't love her. Whatever. And Destiny says she wanted to be on the season 1 so bad that she couldn't even watch the first season. I wanted to be on the first season so bad that I didn't even watch the show. I was sick to my stomach. But inevitably, what happens is the person to get kicked off is Destiny. You're right.
I know it. I looked.
You looked into your ball. You were fucking right, dude. It's bullshit. You've been wrong before, so fuck you.
I am never wrong.
You're
Dale
almost always
is
wrong.
never wrong.
Which, this is the problem, is I should have seen it before, is she got the tattoo, therefore she has to get kicked off. It's what happened with Heather last season.
The curse.
The curse, the tattoo curse. Brett is happy that he has 2 beautiful girls, Amber and Daisy, for the finale, which will all be in Cancun. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I've been betting against Daisy for how long? How long have I been saying that she's gonna get kicked off?
The entire time.
Almost the entire fucking time. And I'm realizing now that Winslow was right. I think Daisy might win this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, Winslow is right. Hey,
I have to go, and I have to be with my best friend, Winslow, because I was talking shit on him earlier, but we need to come together now, and we need to watch this finale together. Dale, I'm leaving. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, come back.
No.
But I'm so lonely.
Fuck you, Dale.
Oh. Daisy, what are you up to? Oh.
Yeah, Daisy, what are you up to? And you show the Reddit post of like, Daisy's home. Daisy's home. Daisy's homeless.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
I know.
Welcome back.
Listen, Winslow, I've done a lot of soul searching.
Yeah.
On the final episode I've been talking about with everybody, and Daisy's made it to the final fucking round. I think that you were right from the beginning, and I just want you to know that I'm here with you, man. I think I support Daisy as well.
You do?
I think so.
Do you apologize?
I do, Winslow.
Thank you.
So, this is what I'm going to say. Why don't we review this last episode together?
Yeah, let's do it, Hunter.
Let's do it! Season finale! Let's go! There's 2 people left, Daisy and Amber. My boy Winslow called Daisy from the very beginning, therefore I am backing this bitch until the very end. Episode 12, Brett's Rock of Love. Let's get it. This is it, folks. The final episode. We're down to 2 beautiful women, if not the most beautiful women in the entire world.
Yeah,
Can we at least agree with that?
definitely.
I think we have to.
Brew break.
Brew break.
So, Brett cracks a few brews before flying off to Cancun, right? When they arrive at the hotel, they are greeted with a Mayan traditional dance. You can tell Brett's kind of disgusted. The girls get up to their room where Brett has left goodie bags for clothes for them. They're really excited, and they have a poolside dinner with Brett when Daisy reads off a list of issues she has with Brett. She's bringing receipts, baby, and I think that's the kind of lead charge you need from a leading lady.
Yeah, she's clearing air.
She's clearing air, exactly. In Amber's monologue, she says she's surprised that Daisy can read the words off the paper, which is kind of funny. And the girls start catfighting and end up just ruining dinner. Brett once again walks away from it, which I don't blame him. Brett says the next day he's gonna go on a date with Amber, and the day after, he'll have a date with Daisy. Brett goes back to his room while the ladies go back to their room. Daisy confronts Amber the next morning about her saying she just uses her sexuality to get men, which Amber says, Daisy isn't sexy.
What?
I
Yeah,
know.
right.
I know. Which I gotta say, Winslow, we gotta at least agree that without makeup, Daisy looks a little beat.
Well, what woman is it?
Well, that's true. Brett and Amber. Brew break.
Jesus.
Brett and Amber date is a Mayan jungle experience with a spa. Basically, it's just a trail of trees and butterflies and monkeys. It's a good time. At the end, they get to go to massages in like a cave or something by a fucking waterfall. Amber gets off her massage table and sits on Brett's back and gives him a massage. It's pretty funny. And he's like, oh. The workers are just like, this is completely not what we're supposed to do, so okay. Afterwards, they have lunch next to the ocean when Brett airs his concerns with Amber. He's wondering if she can handle his rock star lifestyle, right?
Yeah, right. Old bitch.
That's what I think. It's always weird when Brett says that. Does that mean he's gonna cheat on her like every night of tour? Is like, is she gonna be just so completely befuddled by people being like, I like your music. Come on, Amber, back off. After they eat, there's a really cringe exchange between the 2 of them while they're hugging and looking into the ocean. I like you because you fit in my nook.
You know what's good about you two? You fit in good.
Yeah, I fit in your nook.
You nook in me.
Yeah, I'm nooking you.
I like the way you nook in my nook.
Yeah.
It's just one of the most fucking cringy lines I've heard.
Does that even mean?
Because they're spooning. You fit in my nook. Amber goes back to her room for 1 hour while Brett gets ready for dinner. So they ate during that date. So they had lunch and now they're gonna have dinner. 2 meals. Diabetic thing is really acting up. Daisy asks Amber how their date was, and Amber says Daisy is the ugliest person she's ever met in her life, and she's a bit of a hateful bitch. I gotta be honest. She's a little bit of hate there. All right.
Very jealous.
Very jealous. Extremely jealous. It's amazing how much they fight in just 1 hour just to get it over with. You know what I mean? You gotta have just a little something. Eventually, Amber meets Brett for dinner at the hotel, and Brett gives her a cubic zirconia necklace, and she loves it. I mean, she's speechless. Oh my God, Brett! Right? Brett! After talking about their date for a while, Amber tells Brett that she's not wearing any panties, which you get one of the best Bret Michaels quotes of his life. Might be of his life. We have it framed here in the office. One of the sweetest things a woman can say to a man, I'm not wearing any panties. Cha-ching.
One of the sweetest things a woman could ever say to a man, I'm not wearing any panties. Cha-ching.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. She opens up her legs to show her nasty cooter to Brett, and he says, how about one more time? Does a little, what is that, Basic Instinct? What the fuck is that? That movie from the 90s? They go back to Brett's room where they go to the balcony bed and fuck outside. It's pretty awesome. Brett basically fucks Amber while the camera crew is still in the room. They're just licking their chops like, oh, God. The next morning, Brett sends Amber packing to her room while Daisy meets him on a boat for their date. When they meet, Daisy viciously attacks Brett with kisses. She's there to win.
Oh, so hot. Go, Daisy, go!
Go, Daisy, go. She is in it to fucking win it. Brett asks Daisy if she's at a good point in her life for him, and she says that Amber is in a stable place for a relationship, and Daisy basically has no idea what he's saying. She's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? On the boat, Brett holds Daisy on her belly, and they do a Titanic pose. Daisy starts to get pretty seasick, so Brett starts to rub her back while she says she's losing feeling in her hands while holding an ice-cold water. Pretty funny. She's like, I can't feel my hands. He's like, it's okay, baby. Brett makes a joke to the captain that they should turn back because they're fishing for bodies instead of just fish, and he's like, oh, okay.
And we don't want to jump out. No, I don't. We want to be fishing, but not for her body.
That's when Daisy starts puking all over the place, but Brett says that Daisy is the hottest chick puking that he's ever seen while rubbing his wet hand on her belly. I really didn't like that shot. He had her belly and he was like rubbing his ice cold hand. He was like rubbing her belly. I didn't like that. They get back on land when Brett rightfully sends Daisy back up to her room to brush her nasty ass fucking puke mouth. And they meet for dinner later on, and Brett gives her the exact same necklace that he gave Amber the night before, which I will say, we didn't see this before, but remember in the finale of Rock of Love season 1, they both were wearing Flying V guitar necklaces. So I'm wondering if this is them trying to make something out of that exchange. I don't know.
I wonder how quick they pawn that off.
Brew
Good
break.
eye.
Brew break.
Good eye.
Brew break.
Brew break.
So late. But they make out, and this is the second time Brett uses the check please line, which he did for Amber too, when it's like a sexy moment where he just, uh-oh, check please.
Check, please.
He has a lot of like millennial core stuff. I think he would do very well with the Office crowd.
He was trying to fit in with the youngsters at the
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
Now the paper.
Now the pay, exactly. On which, NBC?
Yeah, NBC.
Which, that is sponsored here. It's not sponsored. I bet it's a really bad show. It's probably very bad.
It's funny. It's funny.
As dinner goes on, Daisy talks shit on Amber and says she's boring, and Daisy says she's in love with Brett, who, by the way, is wearing a shirt that just says tattoo. Okay? Not the best shirt from Brett. Just want to say that. They start making out and go back to Brett's room and fuck on the bed that's in the room, not on the balcony bed that he fucked Amber on the night before. So he's just like, we're not going to fuck outside, we're going to fuck inside. Classy move, Brett. Classy move. Brett gives Daisy the boot back to her room the next morning, and Daisy gives Amber the silent treatment at first, and Amber calls her out on it. Then Amber and Daisy start fighting again for no real reason, and that's when Daisy starts to ugly cry yet again, which is a power move. That's our winner. That's our bread maker right there. Which for her is just normal crying, but for everyone else, you're like that plastic doll is screaming in pain. Daisy doesn't even know what the fuck's really happening, but you know what? I digress. She's our champion. Someone from the hotel wheels in breakfast and a note from Brett saying the girls are getting a spa day. Next, it shows Brett walking along the beach, contemplating the season so far, with one of his many diverse acoustic ballads playing in the background.
When times got tough, you pulled me through.
romantic.
It is
So
romantic, and we got our own song of Every Rose Has Its Thorns here at the end too, so don't you worry. The girls get their own separate limos to take to final elimination. Both women look stunning for the finale. I will say they both look pretty fucking hot, even Daisy. The finale is at this like Mayan pyramid or something. I don't really know. It's pretty sick. It looks cool. They have like red on the stairs. It looks pretty rad. I laughed out loud at the part when Brett emerges from the ground in this like very slick brown suit with a black bandana. He emerges from his own grave to choose a victor. It's pretty good. Brett says that he has the hardest decision of his life right in front of him.
Nope. Easy.
Could be easy.
Very easy.
Last season, he picked the wrong girl, and he doesn't want to make the same mistake. I'm going to say, final prediction, Daisy wins, because my boy Winslow has called this from the fucking beginning, and I'm going to ride this horse into the sunset.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Before he picks his Rock of Love, he goes through his concerns with both ladies. Brett is extremely concerned that Amber can't handle his rock and roll lifestyle. He is selling out stadiums left and right. Women constantly throw themselves at him. Can Amber handle it? I doubt it. While Brett's talking, they keep cutting to the girls, and they both are crying extremely hard, and he just has no emotion on his face whatsoever. It's a very crazy juxtaposition. Brett invites Daisy down to talk to him, where he tells her that her tour ends here.
No! No! No!
Daisy fucking loses!
No, 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 no! I was wrong! Daisy, my queen! Why?
Amber is officially Brett's Rock of Love.
I'm dreaming! I'm dreaming! Wake me up! Wake me up!
Winslow, calm down.
No! Daisy, my queen! Oh,
yes,
God!
I know!
No!
Which Daisy then just kind of wanders off in some dark alley to be fucking, I don't know, kidnapped or something. I don't know what the fuck happens to her. But she just, I don't know, she just wants to curl up into a ball and eat ice cream. I don't fucking know. She starts crying when she says, "What, am I supposed to leave?" As she's already walking into the darkness of this alley. It's pretty good.
Brett just eliminated me. And it sucks because I love him. I'm fucking in love with him.
Amber's the winner. She's the Rock of Love. And Brett got his Rock of Like, his Rock of Lust, and his Rock of Love. They go and have hot monkey sex, which is what he says. And the show ends with a sick guitar riff with a graphic of the Emmy Resorts. I don't know why that got me pretty good. Where it's like, it's such an obvious sponsor where it's like, they had to film this. All right? Which, listen.
Oh, no.
I don't think that Rock of Love Season 2 is as good as Rock of Love Season 1. Right? But, Winslow, we have one thing.
What? What is it?
Bret Michaels may have bailed on his journey here to be here for the shoot today, but god damn it, we still have the copyright for Every Rose Has Its Thorns.
That's right.
Big Jacob, come on in. Winslow, my gift to you. We're both heartbroken. You're my little cowboy. And I'm gonna play you this song.
Really?
And we're gonna end this episode with the greatest cover of all time.
Yeah!
Right now, Big Jacob, come on in with a guitar. Round of applause. We both lie silently. I keep going. Rock of Love Season 2!
Yeah!
Rock of Love Season 3, there's one more chance. He only dated fucking Amber for like 6 fucking months. We got Rock of Love Season 3! And it's the best season. Rock of Love Season 3 is the best season, so please come back and join us next time, guys. Starts from the top. Both walk. Okay.